Hello, CJ.
Hello, my little shamrock, darling.
There's a bloody bird has decided to be very vocal in the background. A bird. Some kind of bird. I don't know what kind of bird, but it's making a big noise.
Ah, okay. Shoot it.
Well, how are you, girl?
Well, this is unusual, Jura.
It is a bit. It seems like, well, it is. It's been way over a month since I've been live.
A long time.
So it's kind of like all newish. You know, you kind of don't really know.
It's like your first day at school all over again. I hate that.
Well, hello, everybody. Who are we in the house, CJ? We've got Delaney.
Delaney.
I'm so over it.
Hello.
The lovely Patty.
Oh, Patty, my darling.
And the lovely Noodle Mesh.
Hello, Noodle, honey.
Salem.
Ah, Salem's a diamond, I tell you.
And the lovely Billy Sunday. Yeah, where have we all been? I'll get to that in a minute. Mama Bear 72, London
Hello,
Girl.
Mama.
Natalie XXX.
Hey, Nat.
And there's Jude.
Hey, Jude. Can't help it.
And lovely One Red Rose and Blissful.
Hey, Rosie. Hey, Blissful.
And there's Three Sides.
Who's that?
Mr. Shannonite.
Oh, there's a troublemaker.
See who he is. October Shug.
Hey, October, honey.
Goody Two Shoes.
Goody, goody, goody.
And there's our lovely Halls.
Oh, hey, Halls. Good to see you.
Oh, it's good seeing everybody, isn't it? I'm probably out of the algorithm. Hold on. Somebody's decided to make a sandwich. CJ, chat away there, love.
I tell you, these men and their sandwiches, I don't know. Well, at least he makes his own. I gotta say that, you know. I can't. I'm sick of making sandwiches for Graham. Tired of it. Ooh, you have a thunderstorm coming your way, Rose. It's been raining off and on today in Bonnie, Scotland. Very overcast, you know. But I don't really mind because it's cooler and I hate the heat, I tell you.
Yeah, it's not been I'm back. Yeah, it's not been too good. It's not been too good here, girl.
Yeah, raining a lot here.
Hey, AT, good to see you.
Hello, AT, honey. Did we get London Girl?
Oh, London Girl. Hello, hello. Hello, Caroline D.
Caroline.
And there's my wee JD.
Hello, honey.
Oh, I've missed you, JD.
Yeah. I feel like we just left JD stranded.
I think we did, actually.
I don't like
Um,
that.
but saying that, I have rather enjoyed being off the tubes, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
I've kept up on the loop by reading community posts. I've watched some. Hey, Saturday, I have
He
watched some
started.
nights. Pardon me, but the community posts you can normally work out who's fighting with who's fell in with who, and who's fell out with who.
Very true, Jura. Yeah, you don't
Right.
need to watch the lives, really.
Well, you don't. I mean,
You
you can
know?
catch up with pretty much everything on a community post. Um, but I did watch a few, I have to say. What's
Yes,
been
I have
mental,
to say.
London girl?
It has been mental, London Girl. And I think you'll agree, Jura, that when you are kind of step back and you're not involved in the whatever, whatever circus performance of the week, it is, you do feel uh, like you don't want to come back.
I think when you sit back and it seems that it's all on a loop, that every 3 months there seems to be a shift change
Yeah,
and people bounce over back to where they came from, or it just seems to be in a continuous loop.
it does. That's for true. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's just sometimes, even now, sometimes it still not shocks me, but makes me go, "What? Are you for real? Seriously?" And again, you just think, this place is fucking really, yeah, it's not good. No.
I agree with Graham. It does change with the seasons. I have been all in on the trials. I've been watching a lot of the trials going on, um, and I haven't missed the drama. But now saying that, I haven't completely stepped out of the drama. I'll never step out of the drama. Bad news, folks. I'm not going anywhere. Um,
Well,
there is a few people I want to speak about tonight.
yeah.
Um, just the same old people running their mouths as usual.
Yeah.
Um, I have been trying to keep up everything that's been going down with all this Mrs. P stuff. Um, yeah, there's been a lot. There's a lot.
Like you said, Jura, it's the same thing. It's nothing new, especially with the Mrs. P stuff. It's nothing new. It's been going on for years.
Well, it
Um,
has. It has.
all that's happened is the ones that, and this is out with. I'm not talking about Noodle Master's situation here, right?
No.
I'm talking about just Mrs. P in general, not to do with Noodle Mash. What happens is the ones that aren't pissed off with her at the moment will use her as a weapon against other people, and the ones that are pissed off with her at the moment will use the Noodle Mash situation uh, for their own benefit, right? It's a lot of using of Mrs. P going on. Meanwhile, Mrs. P is in the middle, just you know, continuing to want to hate on Noodle Mash. So there's nothing new. It's just the characters revolve.
Hey, Emily. Hey, Pristine.
Hey,
Hello, hello.
Christine. Hey, Emily. Hey,
And
Grouchy.
Grouchy Mama Bear. Look, I have never been involved with all this Mrs. P stuff. I don't want to be either, right?
No.
I'm going to be honest here. I just don't. Personally, I think it shouldn't be on here. That's my opinion.
Vera, can
Yeah.
we just send prayers to Grouchy's mama? She's had a
Oh,
stroke.
oh no, Grouchy Mama.
I'll keep her in my prayers, honey.
Oh,
You and your
positive
whole family.
thoughts. Hey, Loki's mum.
Hey, Loki, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm sorry, grouchy mama. Oh, it's such a worry,
Hopefully,
when your
yeah.
pets get older. It is, it definitely is.
Hopefully, it's just a small one, Grouchy, and she's back on her feet, honey.
Yeah, what I've been seeing, and as I say, I haven't really followed it. I've never been involved with anything to do with this by choice, right? And I
Mm.
think you feel the same.
Hey,
Um,
Navigator.
hey, navigator. Um, Personally, I feel that there's certain people, you know, that's been very self-serving, saying that they're standing up for her, right? I
Yeah,
think this situation should be left well alone, right? Because there's only going to be
definitely.
one person that this is going to hurt. One person.
100%. Yeah.
And to me, it doesn't matter whether you agree with it or you don't. It's there's an RO in place, right?
Hi, Sarah. Oh, I didn't know that, Sarah. I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
Oh, Sarah, sorry.
I
Oh,
hope you're okay. I know that's a silly thing to say, but I'm really sorry, hon.
oh.
Sarah's a
I know
sweetheart.
mummies. I know. You have to look after your mummy when you have them.
Oh, yeah. We're
But
best
no, I mean,
friends.
I have to say that the way I feel about it is there's people that have been popping up. Some people that I know that have actually went hard at Mrs. P, that now have done a flip and are now up, you know, fighting for her, or saying that they are, right? Um, really?
I
I think
know.
you're making the situation a lot worse.
They are. She's going to end up in jail again. That's
Yes,
what's
she
going to
is.
happen. And
Absolutely.
those people will disappear.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And Noodle will get the blame of it, when in reality, these people are amping her up. She was doing so well as well, Jura. She'd moved on from this community.
Yeah.
And then now it's like they use her as a weapon, pure and simple. That's what they do. And it's really sick. It's sick.
Hey, no, it is. Personally, and I will say this, I think it should be all dealt with offline. None of this should be discussed, because if you don't, what's happening is if you don't like Noodle, right, you're going to stand up and use Mrs. P against her.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I'm seeing, and I'm just going to say it. That's what it is.
yeah. It's 100%. I agree.
I mean, a judge has put an RO for a reason, or an order of some kind out there. That's it.
Yeah.
None of us are lawyers. None of us are solicitors.
Nope.
And it should be all left alone. All left alone. And only one person is going to pay for this. And it's not going to be those that's kicking up live streams.
No.
That's it. I
Yeah.
agree. I agree, AT. And I'm going to say this as well. When I was growing up, there used to be a wee man, right? And he had some issues. And he used to shout and yell, and he couldn't control himself. He got very worked up, very worked up. But it is a criminal thing. It is criminal that you just can't start showing yourself or yelling and screaming and doxing and doing this and that in real life. You're going to get arrested. You
Yeah.
used to get lifted all the time by the police.
Yeah.
And it's the same on social media. You just can't do it.
I know October's sugar. Some people, instead of these people are meant to be your friends, you know, saying, come, what's that all about, Mrs. P? But then again, remember, one of the ones that is talking the most about her is somebody who actually sent her porn and
Hmm.
told her to post it on Sally Ann's channel. So
Oh, I remember all that.
we
That was
don't need
just, I mean, that's what
to.
happened. I mean, that's what the lead up to all of that breakdown was. It was all over Mrs. B, if my memory serves me right.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, everybody seems to have, um, oh, who's this? We've got a new sub here. Tattooed Rebel 2229. Welcome, Tattooed Rebel. You're very much
Oh, the two
welcome.
dribble.
We like to see new blood. But no, I mean, I just can't see. This is just going to keep going and going and going, and there's not going to be any resolve because it's a legal matter. And
Hey,
yeah,
Solo. Oh, before I forget,
yeah,
I was told today that Bill on uh, whose live was it? It was a live last night anyway. I'm not sure whose live it was, but apparently Sally Ann was on the panel, Bill was on the panel, and
mhm,
Lonnie. And Sally Ann was talking about Noodle, right? And Bill said, she rhymed off a list of things, and Bill said, well, I think I know who told Noodle all that. It would be the big fat Scottish one.
what?
Yeah, that's what he said. And I don't care what Bill thinks, but I'll just put it out here for anybody else who heard that. I have never told Noodle anything about Sally Ann. Ever. Noodle and I don't have communication behind the scenes. So I have never told Noodle anything about Sally Ann. So, Bill, you were wrong again. And then we had Lonnie, apparently said, uh, I put a post up during the week showing my personal alarm because
Mhm.
I was looking for, the people who are good at crafts. I was looking for advice on something to cover it, right? That's what the post was. And in it, I showed a picture of my personal alarm sitting on like a tea towel, right? That I just picked up to take into the room to take a picture.
Right.
So underneath it, Lonnie, who I don't talk about, I don't go near, I don't watch her. She's fucking totally a nobody to me, right? She comes under my comments, so she's not even blocked, which shows you how little I think about her. And she said something like, "Why don't you change your top? You're dirty something, or you're filthy, or something, right?" So I had replied, "It's not a top, it's a tea towel, but thanks for showing what a class act you are." And, because I'm talking about a mobility alarm,
Oh
right?
my
And she's
God.
going to be a fucking dickhead. So I never looked at the comments again, but last night she's sitting there complaining because some people obviously said things to her for writing that comment to me. And I'm like, hey, Einstein, don't be a bitch and leave a bitchy comment and then
Yeah,
cry when
yeah,
when people fucking retaliate. It's not fucking science here. You know what I mean? So that's I was like, fucking hell, they just come out with utter bullshit. So that was my
why,
little.
why would she
Hi,
even do
Lauren.
that? Why would
I
you
don't
even go
know.
into somebody's fucking comments and say
Yeah,
that?
yeah. Why is she even looking at my community posts?
She seems to forget all the nasty shit that she done last year when she fell out with the Legion, right?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. People have very short memories.
Well done, Loki's mom, and I'm glad you did it. I mean, what does she think? Does she think that she can go around saying whatever she fucking likes? Idiot. This is a woman who went to jail for kidnapping a kid, worrying about my top
Yeah,
or
she's
my tea towels.
definitely. I mean, I have to say, there's an anger problem there. There's definitely an anger problem.
Yeah.
To go as mad and mental on here over. A live stream or something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Laurie, yes, I remember that. Moving
What was
on.
that? I missed that. Honestly, Jura, I wish that YouTube had an option that you could stop people from seeing your stuff.
Mhm.
That would be a great thing.
Yes, when you block somebody, it means that they don't see
Anything.
anything to do with you.
Yeah.
Hi, Laurie. Yeah, nothing, nada, zilch. Hi, Andrea, Mum. This place is just
Hey, Andrea,
on a loop, the loop.
yeah,
It
yeah.
really, really is. Now, I have caught up on a bit. I did watch Scotty's live this morning
Oh my
because
God, I watched that,
I
Jura.
didn't want to come stumbling in and saying,
I
well, I don't really know what's happened here and what's happened there. So Scotty and Tiffany obviously
I
have
had to
heard.
sit on my hands, Jura. I wanted to comment so much.
You should have.
I fucking should have. Yeah,
You should have.
couldn't
Mm-hmm.
believe it. Couldn't believe it. I just wanted to. You know what I was going to type? Titties like a woman. You know, she spent a
Oh, more
year,
than a year.
yeah. And I wanted to say, hang on a minute, Scotty. So you're openly admitting that Tiffany defended you when everybody else fucked off. She said it was Tiffany and somebody else. Oh, Robbie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so Tiffany defended her. Nobody else did. But she's going to turn around to defend, to give Lycan ammunition and fuck her over like that. Listen, this is just my opinion, but Scotty, you are fucking trash. Why anybody would believe a word you said blows my fucking mind.
But I don't
Blows
think they
it.
do. But I actually don't think they do believe a word she says.
Oh my
That's the thing.
God.
I don't think they do. Um, she's known to exaggerate things greatly, right?
Right,
Um, you know, I
right,
mean,
Sarah.
I mean, I have to say, Lycan has a lot of power because she's another one that that he apparently brought her to her darkest days.
I know.
And yet, there she is, on bended knee.
Oh, it's so
What the fuck?
oh, it's beyond embarrassing. It really is. It's so bad, right? But he's just as bad for going along with it. You know,
Well,
when is he gonna stand
no,
up
I,
and
I think
say,
he does. And I'm going to say this: he's not stupid. He's not unintelligent. He knows exactly what he's doing.
"I know he knows,
He
Jura,
knows that
but he
there's
allows
people in
it."
that chat have said some of the most awful, horrendous things. Um, yeah, and I
She's the
always
one that
think
convinced
on a
everybody he
long
was
troll.
gay.
Sorry.
Well, I, I know he knows, but he puts up with it. He allows it. I wish he would show a bit of backbone to these people who called him a pedophile and a groomer and
Who do you know
put him
he
in.
isn't?
Yeah.
How do you know he isn't? I don't know.
Well, okay then. So I wish he would have a backbone publicly.
Well, yeah. Right, so why are you lying? Listen, I'm not Tiff Toff's biggest fan, but she gets a lot of shit from several people. Most of the time, it's unneeded. Sorry,
I
being
agree
real.
with you. Why you lying? I
Well,
totally agree.
right, okay. I think when Scotty has brought out all this stuff, right, there's no doubt that Tiffany has a hard on or for Amber, right? There's no doubt that she has.
No, but
And
we can separate that from what's happening right now, right?
yes, we can. Yes, we can. Hey, Julie.
Hey, Julie.
Um, I personally think Scotty and Tiffany are as bad as each other. That's my opinion.
I think Scotty's worse.
You do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm, You see, I think Tiffany
Well,
Tiffany
this is
knows how
why.
to manipulate. She definitely does.
This is why I think it's her, right?
Mm.
I've heard a lot of things about Tiffany, haven't seen them firsthand, right? Whereas Scotty, you know that I said I'd never go anywhere near her after what she did to the lady who lost her daughter. Can't remember that girl's name. Sorry. Um,
Yeah.
you
Was
know
it
who I mean. Is
was
it
it Tommy?
Tammy?
Tommy?
That disgusted me. And then remember when she was fighting with Titi and she put up all those pictures of kids from Facebook for 5 minutes, then took them all
Oh
down.
wow, she did, didn't she? She did. She
She
put
talks
everybody's. Yeah, she did.
so many. And then what this whole thing I would like, and there's other shit, but that's off the top of my head, right? Um, I just think I wouldn't. I know this is like goes without saying, but I wouldn't tell her the time of fucking day. You know what I mean? Wouldn't trust her with anything. She's
I think. I mean, there's going to be receipts put out, and I think when we see the full context of them, the both of them are going to come out looking really bad, really bad. The plotting and planning, and the digging and all that. There, it's going to look really bad.
well, I gotta say, I did see some, not all of the messages, but I saw some of them. The ones I was interested in was to do with Amber,
Yeah.
because obviously, Jura, you and I took most of the fucking heat from that situation. So, from the looks of what I've seen, tell me if you think I'm wrong, but it looks like uh, things were said to Amber to make her distrust us,
Hey, the wandering
her
son,
friends, her friends. That's what it said, right?
Cecilia.
Oh my God,
Cecilia.
you're not helping, Camilla.
Oh,
You're
can
not
I?
helping. Because all
All
we
I'm going
did
to
was
say
put
here.
grease to fucking Amber. That's all we did. We didn't do anything to Amber, Camilla. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
What's Camilla? What are you saying? All I'm going to say here. I hope both of you can show some grace. To who? What happened to Amber, which was in such bad faith, needs to. I don't understand what you're saying, Camilla. Amber truly cares about. I know that. Well, I don't understand what you're saying. I've absolutely no idea.
This is why I'm still fucking pissed off about the whole fucking thing. And if it turns out that that's true, and things were said to Amber about us, or me, or you personally, then I'm still going to have to speak to Amber because I want to know why she believed it.
But I don't know why we're going back to this again.
Because that was in these messages. Did you not
See,
see that
I
one?
didn't see these messages. I didn't see. I heard. I heard Scotty this morning, but I didn't hear any. I didn't see any messages.
Lycan showed them on his live last night, apparently, but I saw screenshots because I seen a video on what's that channel called? Are You That Stupid? I think it was. And in one of the messages, you see, hang on, let me get it, Jura, right?
Okay, because I would like to see them.
Sorry.
Right, what's this here, Camilla? Camilla, you know that I have been friends with Amber for years. You do know that. Hey, Mrs. Peacock. Oh, Mrs. Peacock, just sit back and listen. Oh, but with all obviously to say that Tiffany did sneakily behind the scenes, most likely in whatever capacity, probably innocently, Granny watching believed it, then went live into vicious rants about Amber. I'm not getting this. at all.
Wait till you see this, right?
I mean, this was what, 6, 7 weeks ago? So we're back on this shit again.
Yes, because they were just shown last night.
Right, I got this now. You see, I've missed this. Because he's on too late for me. He's on in the middle of the night. So I missed this.
Yeah, I only seen it because this channel has clipped it. Hang on.
Right.
Because at first they showed messages of Tiffany talking about Eli.
Thank you, Pristine. Have me and Amber had a discussion about this? Absolutely we have. We have. Hey, Megan. We have, absolutely. But
I
you see,
haven't.
the problem is, right, there's a lot more said and done behind the scenes that is brought to the forefront, right? This is the thing. Not everything has been brought to the forefront. But you shouldn't have to pick why you're lying. Right, hold on, here we go, Camilla. Exactly, CJ. The proof was there in Scotty's screen caps to Jeff and Scott. Jeff? What's he got to do with this? She's psychotic, and anyone that believed her, per Amber AJ apology. What's AJ got to do? Right, you see. CJ, have you got them screen caps?
I'm trying to find it. I don't think it was that video. Give me a second.
And then you had people after the fact stirring the shite. I had a problem with that.
Maybe it was. Wait a minute. Yeah. Right. So Tiffany says,
Right, hold on. Have you got the screenshots?
yeah. You want me to share it?
Yes, please.
It's only
Present. Share
this
screen.
one, right?
Oh,
Okay.
here we go.
So you see Tiffany saying, I will fuck everything up, starting with Eli's chat and Amber being side eyed by her friends. I told her she had another leak. Hey, Gaga, honey.
Hey, Gaga people.
So, what I'm thinking, what that made me think is, uh, was something said to Amber to make her side eye us? And that's why, remember that night, the night it all started, really, on my panel when I was live with you and Jess came up, remember? And Amber had put up that post, community post, saying something as if she was upset, remember? And we were all like, why are you upset? Come on up, tell us what's wrong. And then people were coming in saying, I can't remember, but you guys don't remember, right? What I'm talking about.
So she's saying, I will fuck everything up, starting with Eli's chat and Amber being side-eyed by her friends. I told her she had another leak. Who did she tell that? Oh, she told Amber she had another, but she wasn't speaking to Amber.
Well, I don't know. That's what it says.
Does anybody happen to have all those messages? Did anybody screenshot anything like that we could have?
Let me see if they're on his live from last night.
Hey, Moa, you were in Belfast. And I can say here, Jess has absolutely never tried to turn me against Amber or anyone. And the same goes for Amber. It just didn't happen. And I see people running their little mouths, but they just don't know the full story. They just don't. Oh, I think Tiff said on a live that there was a leak. Well, there was a leak from that group chat. That's how this all started. And then people getting accused of helping this one, helping the other one. Jess has nothing to do with this. No, I agree. The issue here is between Amber and Tiffany. Am I getting this right, CJ?
These are messages between Scotty and Tiffany. Yeah.
Oh, you've got them.
No, Jamie showed them.
Right. Can we show that?
Well, I'm looking through them now. And,
oh, all right. Okay, right. I'll keep quiet.
Well, no, but all I can see is stuff about Eli.
All right. Again, he's another one I don't follow. I don't understand, and I'm going to say this. Sorry, Eli, but I don't understand why everybody's streaming him. What is it that is so exciting that they're streaming this man?
Well, from what I gather, the people that don't like Eli pay these people money.
But you see, Camilla, this is the thing. Her live-in boyfriend shouldn't be brought into this. He's not on YouTube.
Can't find them, Jura. The ones on there are all about Eli.
This has a lot to do with Sarah and Eli. You see, that there it's twisted. And everybody knows what I think of Sarah.
Me too, yeah.
I agree, Lockie's mum. He isn't on YouTube. He shouldn't be brought up. And Eli should be left alone. I mean, I get maybe one person re-streaming, but everybody streaming? Right, Scotty putting out the messages between Tiff and Jeff is absolute trash.
I didn't know that. Wow.
That's bad. That's dirty. That's dirty. That's absolutely dirty.
What is Tiffany meant to have done to Scotty for her to turn on her? Does anybody know that? Oh, she took a wrench. Wow. Jesus Christ.
And that was it. Wow. Wow.
Oh, this place.
Camilla, I don't know who you are, right? But I think you're in here causing shit. And I have seen you about. Come in under your right name, even your correct alt name, because you're obviously somebody that we all know, but you don't want to come in here and speak under your name that we know you by. So, yeah.
Oh, so Scotty blocked Kraken when she was modding for Tiffany, and Tiffany took her wrench. Well, I don't blame her. I would have took her wrench if she was blocking people that I liked.
Oh, she blocked Kraken. Hey, yes, I did it well, my love.
Jude, look what Jude said. That's so true.
CJ had the blue splatter.
You can understand why I'm sympathetic, Jude, right? No, come on. It's only a fucking wrench. Jesus.
She said on her live today that she was already giving info to Lincoln, so she was already stabbing her in the back before the wrench got. Yeah, I absolutely believe that.
Not surprised.
Yep.
She wants back in the Legion big time.
But they do. I hope she knows. I hope she knows that there's a good likelihood in about another few months, when it goes round in another loop, that Lycan and Tiffany will be friends again.
Yeah. No.
So where are you going to be, Scotty? Yeah, E.T., I've got rid. Can't be bothered. People can't come in under their right alt. Yeah.
She was looking for a reason, Christine. She was looking for a reason. That's all that was.
Hey, Christine J.
Actually, that's probably why Lycan did speak to her again. To get any info. It's
I went in
currency
there.
around these parts.
I went in there to defend Crankin, but Tiff did nothing to serve what Scotty is doing to her. You
I
see,
agree.
I don't think it's right that showing those messages between her and her partner. But I'm going to have to say, I just think they're both as bad as each other. They've been plotting and planning and doing pretty ugly stuff for months now behind the scenes. They have. That's my opinion.
No, listen, everybody knows my opinion on Tiffany. I just think that sometimes you just got to say when. I don't want
Yeah.
to dilute what's happening by talking about the past. What's happening right now is what Scotty's doing is so wrong to anybody.
Yes, it is.
Um, but you're right, Jura. They will probably speak again, and it'll
Mhm.
all go around again. You know.
Yes, of course. I mean, personally, I don't really give a shit what happens between them. I really don't.
Hey, let me
Um,
tell you. Let me tell you something funny. I just remembered last night. Siren, by the way, the Cut channel. I think it was An Ugly Truth, maybe.
oh, I love them.
Anyway, one of the I like them too. Cut channel today put out a clip where uh, no, it wasn't An Ugly Truth. It was Clipper. I think it was Clipper. They're
Mhm.
another good channel. I like them too. But anyway, it was taking the piss out of Bill, and then showing crazy shit that Lycan said, contradictory stuff. And then it showed a clip where Siren says, honestly, with a straight face, he said, Jamie, you and Natasha, you, you were the ones that ran this community. So now Natasha's gone.
Mhm.
You're the one, right? You're the leader, Jamie.
Oh my
You're the
God.
one. You
Sure.
rule the community, and I'm sitting looking at it like, no. What's happened, Siren, is people have been saying for a long time that Jamie was a mini Natasha, trying to be like Natasha, and all that's happened is. By the way, Siren, Natasha stopped being a focal point in this community months and months and months ago. Nobody watched her from over here anymore. So you were wrong then too. But if you think that that guy on his banner reading channels is ruling anybody over here, you're nuts. He said we either we're either watching him or streaming about him. Me personally hasn't streamed for weeks and weeks. Jura even longer. And I'd like to know who you're talking about. Really, you know what I mean?
I'm going to see if I can find this. We can play it maybe.
Yeah. I said, oh, it's funny. You should let me check as
I
well.
think it's. I'm so over it said that it was on the Stupid Channel video.
Stupid. Is it that one? Wait, I'll still have a notification for it. Hang on.
Hope you've hit the thumbs up, little shamrocks.
It
Get them back
was.
in the algorithm.
This is a great channel, guys. If you get a chance, go over and give it a subscribe because I've been impressed with it so far, right? Here it
Oh.
is. Here, I'm going to share it with you.
Hey, pup for the puddle, dog for the road. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, here we go. Right. Pristine, are you that stupid? Right.
Right? Are you ready?
Am I ready? Yes, I am.
Here you go.
Oh, hold on. Put this on. Oh my God.
One more.
So. What? No, I'm talking about Siren.
Oh, hold on. Right, hold on.
Oh, there's a bit in this. Wait till you hear the way Jamie speaks to Siren. Honest to God.
Put it back to the start. I have to hear that again.
Oh, he plays it the whole way through.
Oh,
You ready?
does
Yeah.
So. What? No, I'm talking about Siren.
Lycan is exposing Tiffany, aka Tiff for trolling Eli. He's exposing her.
A second. Yes, so this is roughly about a month ago. We haven't. Shut up. As I was saying, cough like that again, Bill. I'm kicking you off so fucking fast, your head will spin. She's gonna call me a sociopath in a second here.
Takes one to know one.
I was on you for being a weirdo. So everyone. So do you approve of the RO on Mrs. P then? Because she's a weirdo?
Being a weirdo is not a crime.
It's not.
I will say this. Jamie does have feelings. And a sociopath does not have feelings. You know who Eli actually reminds me of? Rose Nyland from the Golden Girls.
Huh.
So naive till he'll believe anything.
She is a troll. Okay? She
Yeah,
knows
I said
what
this,
she's doing.
yeah, I said this plenty of times on my channel. She's a troll.
What, honey?
They talk about my laugh, but that laugh would cut tin.
Oh my God. You've got a beautiful little shamrock laugh, my darling.
You might be like a creepy guy that, you know.
Volts. Excuse me,
But
stop there, CJ. 1 minute. That is. Hold on. That. What are you talking about? I'm flipping on my friend. None of yous know.
You said
What are
that.
you talking about? Me and Amber's okay. So you can stop that shit. Okay? Right? Hold
You
on.
said it.
Grandma Volts alt. It's not AJ.
Yeah. Oh, I know we're terrible. Two grown adults laughing at someone's laugh. Oh my God, Carnival, you're right. We are the worst of the fucking worst. How you've got time to be in here saying that to us when the shit that goes on the panels that you fucking like to watch makes me laugh. Not as bad as Bill's laugh, but certainly laugh, dickhead.
Oh my God. I don't think that's AJ. I think that's a clone. And
No, it's a clone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's one of her 50
not being
channels.
Yeah.
bullied. He's the bully. He's the one who goes out and targets people and preys on people. Okay? I don't do that. I make content to where people get entertained from that. Okay? That's what I do. Tiffany pretended like she was okay with me dating someone else. I don't think so, Tiff. The fact that you keep talking about me all the time and had a whole stream in the middle of the night talking about me kind of proves the opposite.
No, you never do that.
I don't think you're okay with it. I think you're triggered. You're a triggered little bitch. And yeah, why would my girl want to come out here? It's just it's a shitty fucking place. I already know that from the years of experience.
Oh,
right.
Go figure that one
So,
out.
no, and I'm not going to leave anyone the fuck alone when they're out here fucking with me and lying. When this is,
he seems to talk an awful lot about this. My girl, my girl, my
the
girl.
invisible lady. I know.
As if trying to make somebody jealous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I sincerely hope Lycan is very happy with his new girl,
Yeah.
and stays online dating. No, but we'll see.
It's funny, Jura, because personally I feel I can talk about this because Lycan said many times that my boyfriend was invisible, which was funny considering I'd been with him 11 years. I'd shown pictures of us together many times. He's been on my lives singing, talking. Everybody's seen or heard him at some point. Yet he's allowed to sit there with somebody made up out the blue. Well, I don't know if she's made up, but we've certainly seen no proof otherwise. And nobody says a fucking thing, right? Nobody says a thing. Well, I'm going to say she's a figment of your imagination, my darling. And unless you're going to call her Pam, which is, your five fingers, that is your new girlfriend. I'm sticking to that, and you can go live and talk about it now for 24 hours. Okay. Fair enough, Jura?
I think that's perfect.
Thank you.
It's what you wrought on yourself, Tiffany. If you didn't do that stupid ass dumb stream last night with Eli, this wouldn't be happening. But that's what happens, right? When you fuck around, you find out. Here she says she'll go to like different channels and say she picks the most ridiculous fights with them, all in the name of defending Eli. Right here, she admits that the shit that she does is basically trolling, and she admits they're ridiculous. She admits it right here. She is self-aware. She does know what she's doing, and what she's doing is basically she is a troll. Okay, she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I said this plenty of times on my channel. She's a troll. Tiffany can't stand Noodle Mash, at least publicly.
Yeah, she can't stand Noodle Mash, supposedly, but we don't know what she really thinks because she's a fucking deceiver. She's a manipulator, right? She's not honest.
She's a deceiver. She's not honest. Let me cast your memories back a few months, everybody, when Lycan was screaming from the rooftops, I'm not back with Tiffany. I haven't spoke to Tiffany. Tiffany will not be back in the Legion. And did somebody show private messages?
They were bloody sexing.
Yeah, sending pictures again, and
Yeah.
then she was back in the Legion for a time. Yeah, it's terrible being a deceiver, right? Fucking terrible. You're a fucking liar.
Fucking liar.
You're disingenuous, Tiff, right? Like you called me. Disingenuous. Your defending of Eli is disingenuous. How you like that? She says, but that Sarah shit tonight was fucking hilarious, right? So right here, she is basically reveling in her grand troll of Eli's chat, right? Basically trying to frame ODN, set him up, right, ODN? Like you always say, you get set up.
Basically, she's trolling Eli as well.
Yeah, but these messages, they could be old. I don't know, Jura. What I do know is he's talking about setting ODN up. Everybody remember when him and a few of his friends were trying to set up Eli to look like a pedophile with that young guy? Remember they thought that would be funny?
Well, no, it wasn't, but yeah.
No. Terrible when people set you up and troll you, right? Lycan? Well, no wonder this person has clipped this.
Well, Tiffany set you up. So if you're going to go with someone, ODN, go with Tiffany. She's laughing about it, right? She's laughing about trolling Eli. Scotty says, you said it like that. Tiffany says, yes. Oh, my God. Go look at my post about Sarah. I told Eli I wouldn't say any mean but very accurate things about Sarah in his chat anymore. Then he was saying, why can't you get along with Amber? I was like, Eli, look, get over the Amber thing. She's talking to Jamie again anyway. She's not. I have not talked to Amber since like December of last year.
And that's the truth.
So that's a lie. Let's see. I mean, that's Tiffany, right?
Absolutely.
She just says shit even if it's untrue. So that's just the tip of the iceberg, folks. There will be more to come if this bitch wants to keep her flapping her fucking gums.
This is what's happened every other time between them.
Right.
This is just this is what they do.
Well, apparently the next load of messages is going to show Tiffany talking about other people and what she really thinks of everybody.
Oh,
I'll just say right here, right now, don't bother showing anything she said about me because I don't care. You're wasting your time. Okay, Drew?
I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm just surprised she still has teeth.
I'm surprised she still has teeth. Why?
Because I thought someone would knock them in by now.
So, Tiffany, you want to keep going? You want to keep mouthing off? We'll keep exposing you for the fake fucking bitch that you are.
Yes, AT.
Hey, like, damn man. Hey, Shay. By the way, Shay, I saw that that comment you left in the flashlights chat. I was going to edit it into a video.
He just said the flashlights chat, right? Does anybody remember when they were talking again not that long ago and she was back in the Legion? That he made a whole statement. In fact, he said it more than once that the flashlight thing wasn't true and that people were to stop calling her that and all this bullshit. Yep, he did. Now he's back to calling her it again. Credibility, zero.
But I didn't get the chance. Had to do some shit.
Hey, Polly.
Come on, let me see if I can do it real quick.
Right, so he goes off to do something, right?
This is great, this channel. Hold on, I'll have to share it out. Patty, could you share the link to that channel, please?
Just watch it, and then he has a go at Siren. It's hilarious, right? You ready, Drew?
Yes, the crickets.
You can feel free to talk.
Okay. Stare at everyone. I just stare at the screen or stare at you.
Well, no one would know you're staring at anybody because you've got your.
So, Siren, do you have anything to say about any of this, or are you just going to sit there quiet?
Yes, Siren.
You know, I'm just going to say this. Like, I get a lot of shit for joining panels. You know, people always like, he always takes over the panel. He takes over the whole stream. But at least when I get on the panels, I actually say something, which is more than I can say for you, Siren. So, because you're a fucking pharmacist who studied fucking physics in high school and college, presumably, right? And chemistry and all that shit. You're a smart guy. Yeah. I'm sure you can catch on very quick.
I'm quite amused by the entire situation, actually.
Now, Jura.
Yes. CJ.
I mean,
Jasper, come on in.
Do you do that to somebody who's spending their night sitting on your panel, trying to support you? And let me fucking assure everybody, I have no time for Siren. None. He's a fucking petty little bitch man who fell out with me for nothing. And I did support that idiot and his fucking shit karaoke many, many times. So I'm not defending Siren. I'm pointing out that he is a fucking pussy whip son of a bitch that sits there and lets a man, what, how many years younger, degrade him like that, because that's what he just did. Totally degraded him, made him look like an idiot. You know what I mean?
I do, CJ.
Anyway, listen to this. Oh my
God.
Yes.
It's been quite apparent for quite a while that Tiffany doesn't actually like Eli and has not liked Eli for
I don't know why she's trying. Like, Tiffany, you're not the only person you're fooling is Eli. That's the only person that you're fooling. So Shay came into Tiffany's chat last night, and I captured this moment. I thought was pretty funny.
This is what Shay says. She says, "Well, I hope she's better than his past girlfriends." Listen, girl, from where the place he's having to go from, you can only go up, honey. Shay, he can only go up from where he was.
Truth bomb. So I don't know if Tiffany realized that she was talking about herself there, but yeah, that's just one clue to her complete lack of self-awareness. Y'all want to hear my opinions on her stream from last night? Because I'm not going to play that shit. It's too much. Too much.
I didn't bother watching, so
yeah, no, it's. I'm sure for other people watching, it probably just sounds boring and stupid. But to me, it was infuriating because it was just all the lies and gaslighting they were doing. Like, just imagine the two of them on the same panel at the same time talking about
No,
it
it's not.
in connection. I can
What
talk
more
about
can
Needle
they
Mash
say
all the
about
fuck
each
I want.
other?
What
Really?
was that there? Hang on.
What did he say?
Talk about
No,
Needle
it's
2
not.
hours in connection. I can talk about Noodle Mash all the fuck I want.
Let me go. Wait a minute.
On the same panel at the same time, talking about
No,
Needle
it's
2
not.
hours in
Yep, Bones.
connection. I can talk about Noodle Mash all the fuck I want. By the way, trolls, just so you know, my girl's working in the morning, so you can stop fucking around. All right, she's going to sleep now.
Sure she is.
Yes, of course she is.
I've thought this for a minute. Well,
Listen to this.
for the longest time, essentially you and Natasha ran this community, and she's gone. So it revolves around you now, whether anyone else wants to admit it or not.
Right.
It's plain. They can't either you're streaming or their streams are about you.
Exactly.
Exactly. Well,
Get away from here. Get away from here. Get away. Get away from here. Get away. Get away.
Hi, Air
Go
Force.
on. Get away from here.
get away.
Get away.
Get away.
Get away. Oh, get away from here. Get away.
That's good.
They're a really good channel. They really are.
I do think, look, we all know, oh, hold on, everybody. We all know on the YouTuber street, there's a pretty good chance that your private messages is going to be put out. And, but one thing I will say, I don't think that her partner should have his private messages. No, that's wrong. That is wrong. And I'll say
Right.
that about anybody. That's not right.
Also, I think Siren really must have hit his head like really hard somewhere in the last couple of weeks because, well, Jess goes live. I've seen her with 1,000 people in her chat lately. He goes live. He's got that one last night. Someone said he had like 120 at the most.
But CJ, there isn't a community anymore.
No,
Let's be honest, there isn't.
no, you've got nearly 200 watching now.
Mhm.
Where is he coming up with? He runs this community. I don't know. Don't understand it.
I think of small channels. I mean, I'm certainly a small channel. He's a small channel.
We're all small channels.
We're just channel holders. We run our mouths. That's it. There's no king or queen of it. I mean, what? Only a handful of us. That's it. That's it.
Right.
I'm not blocking you, Inspector Gadgets. And are you saying anything? Are you doing anything? Then you're good.
Inspector Gadget. I love that cartoon.
Hold on. Did Siren not used to go after Mrs. P?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think they did. He did. You see, this is what I'm saying. It's all fucked up, and that's why I want nothing to do with that, but nothing.
Well,
Because it's all going to end in disaster. And it's going to be one person that's going to end up paying the price. And that's it. And it's not fair. She did. He did. Yes, Siren did go after her. You see?
Wow, Siren. Wow.
You know, really? It goes full circle. Yeah, and that's why I want no part of it. Absolutely
Uh,
not.
and I agree. Who said it? Who said it? Who said he was still in love with Tiffany? I just saw it.
Oh, I believe he is. Absolutely.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I totally agree. And what I'm going to say is, I said at the time when I left the Legion, or just before it, Tiffany was going to be the winner. She was going to do totally ruin him. And that was her goal, in my opinion. Um, he took her back. He sacrificed so many people, including Amber, uh, for Tiffany, and she fucked him off again. You're not, for being intelligent. You're not too bright.
Hello, PB&J. No one.
Hello,
Well,
people. Jay.
yep. Hmm. I mean, he was back with her. I mean, they
I
both were
think she did
together.
it.
That's
I,
great.
be- I believe she did it because to get him away from Amber. I don't think she had any intention of being with him again. And really, why would she after the shit he did to her? But she played him and it worked. That's what happened. He's a sucker for love, like him. That's his biggest problem.
But you can't help who you love, CJ.
And the fact he's a dickhead.
Yeah, just come, and that's it. And now, look, I apologise if I'm totally wrong. I could be proved wrong. I've been wrong many times before, but give it a couple of months, and they'll be back in each other's chats with little alt accounts and sending wee hearts to each other. Yeah, good
Air
luck.
Force bet he doesn't have a girlfriend. Jura called it. It's to make Tiffany jealous. That's all it is. And Tiffany doesn't give a fuck. I don't believe she cares.
Yes, you would, AT, absolutely, I agree. You always meet one in your life. There's always that one. And that's just the way it is. And they have a toxic relationship.
Yet,
And
yeah,
sadly, Amber got trailed into this.
you used Amber.
He did, and Amber got brought all into this and got very, very badly hurt. And she's every right to feel hurt. Why wouldn't she?
Absolutely.
And then
Yep.
to be humiliated after it. Totally
Yep.
humiliated.
But now he would talk to Amber. He would no problem talk to Amber now because it suits his agenda because Tiffany hates Amber.
Yeah, he's done too much to Amber. Far, far too much.
Yeah, but my point is that he spent so much time trying to get everybody that supports him to hate Amber,
Oh, yeah.
but he would take her back tomorrow,
Um,
100%. Because
Not
it would
romantically, though, I don't think. He would have her in his chat again, absolutely.
Oh no, I don't mean
Yeah.
romantically, but he'd have her up our panel, no problem, because he knows that it would annoy Tiffany. That's it. That's why he does these things.
Well, Amber's been there, done that, and I don't think she'll be fooled again.
I hope not.
Exactly, Patty. I can't see it. Well, no, you know something on here. Oh, hey, Gypsy, good to see you.
Hey,
On
Gypsy,
here.
sweetheart.
Yeah. Right, let's go on to another topic, CJ.
Okay, my darling.
And I'm just going to show this little screenshot for you.
All
Okay?
right.
I have a lot to talk about tonight. Okay?
Okay.
Let's have a looky-loo. Do you see that there?
It's coming. It's there.
It's coming, it's coming.
What the fuck? Who
Okay.
said that?
Right. This is an account Winter has come.
Mm.
Winter came out of nowhere, and for many weeks, I had lots to say about me and you, CJ,
Oh.
and Pristine, and a few others. Yeah, definitely. Now, I know that somebody has got all her screenshots, but I just didn't download them all. I just grabbed these ones. And Winter has been in Lindsay's chat, Lycan's chat, this one's chat, basically everybody's chat, running her little, well, or actually big mouth. And it's turned out that Winter has come is replay.
Ah.
Okay. Replay. Now,
Yamarilla.
Replay went into Lindsay's, and if you see here, Lindsay, I'm under a different account because I'm so embarrassed I supported Granny's watching. I will email you to say my apologies. Can you please drop your email? Thank you. Right?
What?
Now, what she's talking about, she's also sent, she had a screenshot, I have got a screenshot, that she had sent things to Lindsay, or she was going to send things to Lindsay. Now, this is a person that mods for TT.
Right.
Has sent TT emails looking for grocery money and electric money and gas money.
Wow, TT.
Right? And listen, Jamie and Lindsay, I've acted poorly and out of order to the both of you. And I apologise because I own it. I was wrong. I own it, Lindsay. Lindsay knows who I am, and I generally mean it. I am so sorry.
Wow, apologizing to TT's biggest enemy and then
I'm not
going
here.
to TT and asking for fucking money.
So they told her to go out and come in on her real account. And she comes back in, it's me. Oh my days. It's just hit me, Jamie. I am now officially a part of the Legion. Right?
Wow.
This person has been in all their chats, right? And on certain emails looking money from TT. I don't like TT. She doesn't like me. And that's grand, okay? But you know something? That's dirty. This is dirty.
Oh, that's so
Do that.
dirty. Can you highlight what AT said? Because that's just what I was thinking. She's not been around Jess in so long. So why did she have to make a fake account?
Exactly.
She's a lying, scamming fucking rat.
Mhm.
And let me tell you guys, this here was before she asked TT for money. Before it.
This is
TT, you need to
before.
work on who's giving you information, my darling, because they're letting you down big time.
Right.
So TT
Sure,
went
as
right.
a snake. Always in other people's business. Yeah, we're in a drama community. That's what we do. Right? I think it's about time this pretend Irish granny was exposed.
Oh,
Pretend Irish granny. Oh, I'm definitely a granny, and I think you can know by my accent, I'm Irish, right?
you
And then up here, there's going to be at least 20 people very disappointed that day. I have a feeling Jer and CJ will have their asses handed to them today. Stay tuned.
Why'd she say that?
Because she wants us to have our asses handed to us. But there's fuck all on me, isn't that right, Replay? Fuck all.
Oh, me. Everything
Are
I've
you?
ever done was public, you fucking loser.
So that's our Replay. Uh-huh.
And by the way,
She's a
can I
liar.
just point out that I find it highly amusing that when the receipt thing that I was involved in is still fucking spoke about. How many lives were done about it? How many this, that, and fucking all the things that I was called, And that wasn't even getting me money. I didn't make any fucking money. It went to the charity. She does a fucking fake receipt that's as obvious as the sun shining, and nobody said a fucking thing. Not a thing. Fucking community. It's a pile of shit.
But the thing is, right, with her, right, what she says behind the scenes, right, isn't what she comes out with in public. Isn't that right, Replay? And the thing is, you probably did tell the MP all that shit about TT. You probably did. Because you thought TT would maybe say to a couple of the friends, you didn't expect her to go live, did you? Because I know for a fact that's not the only person you've got money, or people that you've got money from behind the scenes. Isn't that right? Replay. And I don't know what the fuck is going on in your life that you're keeping asking for money. This isn't one or two times, it's continuous. And you've the cheek to run about here on a fucking alt, calling me out? Don't think so. Don't think so. You're a liar.
Yes,
And, you know, Angela knows what you are. She does, because Angela never liked you. And the only reason that you kind of hitched up was because the both of you didn't like Jess. See how that worked out for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you cried that I was bullying you, that we were all bullying you. Yet you made up a fucking alt and you ran your mouth. And I will show all those comments that you made. Because you hadn't the balls on you to do it under your own name, did you?
Big hard lady.
She's not a big fucking hard lady at all. Well, she's big,
No.
but she's not hard.
No, she's not. She's not. She's a grifting, thieving, lying tramp.
To be quite honest, Andrea, I've no idea what she wanted money for. I didn't know anything about a phone. It was like a crisis that she needed gas and electric. I know people come. I know people hit hard times. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but this is continuous. There's always some sort of drama. You know, let me just tell you something. The UK government, if you're on disability, you're very well paid. You get a brand new car.
She's got a brand new car.
You get a house that you don't have to pay rent on. And they also give you cash every month for you and your family. She had no need to come here begging for money. None. No. Zero.
She's also got a husband that works. Anybody giving her money is a complete and utter fool. Fool. Total fool. I don't care. Keep giving her it. But understand that you're being lied to. Big time.
Solo, I'm not going to say, and I don't want to say in the chat, but I think it was the other night, she was a mess, an absolute mess. I heard that live. I did listen to that, and it was a mess. Yeah. I think it's time to get off the social media. But you see, the problem is they don't want to. They don't want to because they need to get that money. Oh, they do. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm going to just say this. It is ridiculous. I mean, I pay 22% tax. That comes out of my money every month. Yeah. And if you are disabled, that's fine. You deserve that. I've nothing against that. But
if you're really
to come on here looking money, that's wrong.
By the way, anybody who heard her say that Laurie's called social services on her, that is a total, utter lie. A total lie. I don't know why she said it. I got an idea who told her to say it, but it's a fucking lie.
Well, you better not start accusing me of anything. She started with me first, and you know you did Replay. I wouldn't fucking be speaking on you, but you don't stop. You keep coming back for more. And I don't know why you do.
she said I started on her first, and that's an utter
No, it's
lie.
lies. That's lies.
She started on me, and then she was playing my lives constantly and using me for her content constantly, and I never reacted. I barely reacted because I don't care. She's another nobody that doesn't. I don't care. She can talk about me as much as she wants, but don't change history and say, "Oh, they're bullying me. They came for me." When you're caught out in all your shady fucking dealings, replay. Asshole.
I mean, things are hard for everyone on here. None of us are loaded with money. None of us. But the thing is, stop lying to get it.
Right. I knew that London girl. That's another reason I would ignore her. You know? Because I knew that I was giving her content. Because she's got no content.
But CJ, we
It's
weren't
so
speaking on her. We weren't speaking on her for weeks and weeks and weeks. And she ran around with that winter has come account.
I know. Yeah.
Yep. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking about her tonight. So I don't want to hear anything about your, oh, they're bullying me again. Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off, big lady.
Let me tell you, because I wouldn't be mentioning you. Only you brought me up. And it's like the same when you played my members only. I had nothing to do
Right.
with you. But you keep on, don't you? Prodding and poking. Christine
I
doesn't
don't know.
talk about it.
Does anybody know what was put through her front door? I haven't heard about that.
Didn't she say, I missed her that live. Didn't she say that somebody phoned the welfare, the social services on her? I don't believe that.
Oh, is that what it was? I don't know.
Don't believe that. Don't believe that. She's trying to make out there are certain people who knew your name and address. So she's
Well,
accusing. So there you go.
So, Lo, the only way she could make me cry is with laughing at her fucking utterly dire content, right? She couldn't make anybody cry. Well, how could she make you cry when all she does is go live and say the same things repeatedly? In it, my darling. In it, my darling.
Nobody would be talking about her. Nobody. I'm not interested in her. I don't normally watch her.
And my God, she scheduled a live for Friday night that moved to last night that is now moved to tomorrow afternoon. I mean, how could you be subscribed to that? That would drive me insane.
She is full of shit, Salem. I believe that. And I don't, Megan, I don't either. I think she's a liar.
Hey, push me, Sally. How are you, honey? You got pushed, my darling? You come and sit down and you get your breath, honey. Don't you worry. Nobody pushing you in here.
Here we go.
No way.
We have she's watching. Hello, replay.
Who's watching? Oh, is
Yes.
she? Oh my God, you literally just brought her up. And she's already put a CP up. If only you could phone your friends as quick as that when they're trying to help you, right? If only you could have phoned TT as quickly as that.
Right, she's talking. See, again, this is what gets to me.
Talking about who?
Let's get one thing straight. The live you're hosting now, you think you have a bombshell explosive truth bomb. Something about a Facebook. I know nothing of that. It's you that's in Facebook groups. You had 9 running for your channel. I wasn't in any of them. I'm not talking about Granny here, right? This has got nothing to do with her. I'm calling you out because you had a note. Winter has come. And you ran around for weeks, dragging me and CJ, Pristine, and others. That's what I'm calling you out for, right? You then, apologise to Lindsay, all that. You can do whatever you want. Don't give a shit, right? And I don't care what you owned up to. It's none of my business.
Did she own
I'm
up to
calling
the
out
big?
what you said about me. Me. Say it under your own name. She's, look, really? I'm not a disgrace. You're a disgrace. It's not me.
Ah!
You're a disgrace.
You couldn't lace Stuart's fucking shoes, you dirty rats. You couldn't stand beside her, you thieving, scamming, lying.
You sit with somebody and you apologise to somebody that said that you were raped as a child.
Wow.
You actually sit with someone that said that you were raped as a child, and you said that it was said on a live, and you apologised to that person. Who's the disgrace? It's not me, love.
Jura, has your address ever been leaked?
No.
What the fuck are you talking about, you lying asshole?
I know Sally's got my
Jura's
address,
address has never been
and
leaked.
you've got my address.
And I don't even know Jura's real name. So
And
there
I'm going
you
to own
go,
up
you
here.
fucking idiot.
I am going
don't
to own
even
up
know
here.
it.
Right, okay, I'm going to own up here. Do you really think that I gave Sally Ann my right address? Think about it, CJ.
No.
No, I didn't. When I had to give a delivery address, I definitely gave one. Do we own that house? Yes, we do. Do I live in that house? No, I don't. But that's beside the point. That's not my address.
Nobody's
I'm not
ever
that
said it
stupid.
publicly anyway.
CJ hasn't put that out public, and neither has Sally. And I know they won't. So that's it.
Fucking liar. You're just a liar, Replay.
And do you also think I'm going to give anybody my correct address on the tubes? No, I'm not. No, it's over it. I knew that.
You owned up about talking to Lindsay in a private group because of your conscience?
Right, let's
What about owning up to your lying about fucking the money you've grifted? What about owning up to you not having to get electricity money because it wouldn't happen to you in the UK? Get the fuck out of here, you loser.
Right, hold on, we'll put it up here. Here we go. I don't know about any of this, right? I'm not talking about this. The bombshell moment isn't, I'm not saying it was a bombshell. Did I say to anybody in this chat that it was a bombshell? No. No, because you went into a public chat and admitted that you were that account. You then went to TT, your friend and somebody that you mocked for, and you know how she feels about Lindsay. And you asked her for money. That's low.
Right.
I'm sorry, but that's low, low, low. And thank you very much for the PayPal for my electric. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will put that on
crying now. You're crying now, right, Replay? Fucking lousy bitch.
I put it on the meter now. I was running low. Right, here we go. Jar Live. Can you see this, or do I need to make it bigger?
Yeah, I'm the wrong one to ask.
Oh yeah, I know you can't see, love. Hold on.
Hey, just another troll.
Hey, just another troll. Right. Jar Live. Let's get one thing straight. The live you're hosting now, and you think you have a bombshell explosive truth bomb. No, I don't. I never said I had. I mean, shut the fuck up. You are a clown. You're a clown. You're a muppet. Let me tell you slowly so you understand. When I mod for GW and the so-called TikTok video came out regarding Jess' daughter, I own it. I went under a troll account on Facebook to Lindsay's private group. I don't know anything about that.
Fucking hell, that was 2 years ago.
I don't know anything about that. Yes, I screen recorded the whole group and sent it to GW, right? Now, on that one occasion, I went real life.
That's not going real live, you idiot.
But it was never shown in public. So this is called a gotcha moment. What the fuck?
I
What's she
don't
talking
even know
about?
what she's talking about.
What's that got to do with anything? That you went, oh, big deal, you went into a group chat, acting as someone else, and you scream. Do you know how many times people do that? This isn't new.
Get just another trolls comment. Yeah.
Right, hold on.
Never done it. Never would. She's got no fucking dignity or pride. None.
Hold on. Hold on. Where is she? No bombshells here. Just pointing out how white trash it is to be emailing people in private for money, like you did in Jess's original Discord. Now that is a truth bomb.
That's a truth bomb. Yep.
Now you
Truth
can keep
bomb.
this up, girl. I'm here for it. I absolutely am.
Money, money, money with you, replay. Money, money, money.
Oversharing wouldn't be in it. I mean,
He does have a conscience, AT.
it was embarrassing the other night. It was messy. We went from not really an explanation about why she wanted, well, yeah, how she wanted the money, and then it went to Christmas Day, and then it went on to something else, and she was all over the show, absolutely all over the show. So if you're listening, replay, right, it's best not to go live, okay? Yeah.
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 You should change your name for good, because
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah. Like, I mean, who has 9 mod chats?
A snake.
9 mod chats, really? I wouldn't be talking about the bitch, only she keeps bringing me up and bringing me into things. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Go away. I'm not interested in you. I really am not interested in you.
Ditto.
But there's something going on there. And it's none of my business. But stop bringing me into things and making up alts to talk about us. Just piss off.
Yep.
I don't know.
If I was TT, I would be fucking raging that she had apologized to that other clown, and then came to her for money. Talk about a fucking slap in the face. Wow.
Oh, and the shit I got last year because I let Lycan into my chat. Oh,
Right.
what were they all? They were all up in arms. Hypocrite. Oh my, these are fucking hypocrites. That's what you are.
Fucking told. Oh my
Oh,
god, I was called a groomer supporter and a pedophile supporter.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
She's a mug, a muppet. I can't stand her. And I don't know. She must have been always like this. I just don't know.
she's just scum.
Yes, Christine, that is my issue. I don't give a shit that you went into Lindsay's or Lycan's or whatever. I don't give a shit. But when you're dragging me, yes, I'm going to call you out for it. Absolutely am.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would doubt he's very little money. London girl, to be quite honest. Nobody's saying that people don't get onto hard times and they need a handout. Nobody's saying there's anything wrong with that, but it's the way you go about it.
Well, it's also when you're a big mouth fucker who likes to call out other people, and then you do worse.
Mm-hmm. This is it. She came back from her holiday and had nowhere to go. All her mates were in the Legion.
Yeah, right. And also, TT doesn't go live enough. That's the problem. That's why you see some of them over there now, because they can't take the breaks that TT takes. They
I
gotta
never
be
liked
hate.
Lindsay. I never liked her. I wasn't over in her chat apologising.
Oh, can't
Never.
stand her.
Because I know there's a history there. There definitely is. Again, none of my business. That's true. That's true. That is true. They feel bad saying no, and that's how people were left to feel. When somebody comes to you and they're in a bad way, they've no money for electric, they've no money for gas, there's no reason. I know people that are on a very tight fixed budget and they manage their money every month. You do get money. Our government is very, very good.
I don't know about anybody else, but when you get paid, what's the first thing you do? You pay your electricity, you pay your gas, you get your food in for the week or the fortnight or however you do it. That's what normal people do, right?
Trisha Marie, the good Trisha. She's another one with a
No.
nasty mouth. She's never over there after everything that she said. Wow.
Oh, God.
Good luck to them all. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm glad. Weed
I hope
them
they
out.
stay away. I hope they fucking stay away. Want nothing to do with them. I do believe TT was trying to help her. Absolutely.
I believe that
Did help
too.
her.
Yeah, I believe that. Let's face it, she's got her own issues, so I don't think when she's not on lives that she watches much. I think she's got a lot going on. I think she gets her information from a couple, and I don't know why those couple aren't filling her in on all the fucking shit going on. I mean, they were very happy to tell her when Brittany was back in the Legion, but they don't seem to be telling her about the other ones that have done it.
She still didn't. No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't answer. No, she wouldn't answer Angela's questions.
Oh, was Angela giving her a hard time?
I think she was asking, not a hard time, but she was asking the questions that needed to be asked. Were you speaking to LMP? Did you tell LMP that you didn't want this? You didn't want TT asking for help?
And she ignored it.
Yes, she was. Oh, she was on a rant. She wasn't listening. She was talking about Christmas Day and talking about this, that, and other. She was a mess.
Wow.
And I actually believe that she did tell LMP that. I do, yeah.
Oh, I believe that.
Mm-hmm. And she's been caught out in her lies again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Julie's Crafton. You sit down, you work your money out, and you budget it.
Right, Julie. Exactly.
Nobody's saying that you can't, but not all the time, CJ. It's continuous. I'm in the
Yeah.
hospital. You put your PayPal in. I mean, who's thinking about PayPal when you're in a hospital bed?
I'm telling you, I've just looked at replays to see if she put another one up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen her share somebody else's post. Now, I'm telling you this, I'm not saying any names, but if you call me a scammer one more fucking time, and I'm not a real lifer, what the things I've done that involved real life, I will do again tomorrow, because it was all in retaliation to harassment. You keep fucking slandering me. I'm already looking into it. So you keep doing it. Every time you put something with my name, I am recording it, and I've been doing that for quite a while. Your community post from the other day is going to get you into an awful lot of trouble. Or show proof. Show your proof that I've scammed anybody. And scamming means made money by lying. Show any proof of that. Because you can't. But you're defaming me every time you fucking say it. I've had enough. You better shut your mouth. I'm warning you. Your mama's so poor, so poorly ill, but you're going to bring more trouble to her door,
See, I
right?
don't get that.
Sorry?
You've ignored her for months. And
That's
she
the
keeps
thing, Jura.
and
She
fucking
got
working.
away with it. She got away with it 2 years ago because 2 years ago I was going back and forth with her. I can prove that she's got nothing for 2 years of me harassing, stalking, talking about her, going live about her. She's got nothing. I've got pages, a book's worth. I'm telling you, you're gonna fucking regret it.
Some of the I'm going to say this. These people can make you very angry because all they do is stir shit, and they keep on stirring shit.
And I never threatened Noodle Mash. Not once did I threaten Noodle. Oh, keep it up. Keep it up. Noodle Mash goes live about it, and I get a 17 fucking page long community post about me. You're a psycho fucking. They never sent anything to me. It was never confirmed that it was a false complaint. I'll fucking post the emails again. And they never told me to watch my online behavior. What about the fucking video that I had up on my channel where the policeman had watched your channel and said you were a fucking psycho? What about that? The hundreds of people that seen that. You lie about me one more fucking time. I'm telling you. I've already took steps, Jura. Already took steps. She's gonna fucking regret it. I stayed quiet for 2 years and I still have to deal with her. That's harassment. Harassment. And calling me a scammer when she's got no proof of any fucking time that I got money by lying to somebody. That's defamation and that's illegal. So we'll see. We'll see.
CJ, sometimes you just can't, honest to God, you can't reason with these people. That's why
I just
sometimes you stay away, because you're just
I
like,
wouldn't have seen it.
can't
I
fucking
wouldn't have
arse.
seen it only I went and looked on replays. So I'm better not seeing it. But I tell you what, she's getting away with it because I don't look at her shit. She's getting away with it. And from what I've seen in the past 3 days, no. Especially after I've seen how people can get things done legally. Because I didn't think there was any point. But I have since found out different. The UK brought in new laws last year. And her going around inciting hatred towards me, telling people I'm a scammer, telling people I abused her dad. When I've got the recording of me on the phone to her dad, I was nothing but polite. She doesn't tell anybody that her dad phoned my home at 12:30 at night and called me a fat Scottish cunt. She doesn't tell anybody that. I've got that recorded. She's messing with the wrong fucking guy. I'm telling you. Sorry, Jura.
No, here, look. Girl, I get it. These people, they exasperate you. They do.
I've still got the recording, which the police have already heard, where she got a complete stranger to phone my home and say they were going to kill me. They were going to come and kill me. Still
All
got
over
that.
YouTube shit. All over YouTube shit.
Still get the messages where she said I took a video of myself naked playing with myself and uploaded it to YouTube. I've still got the messages about that. What did you do to me? I don't even know where to fucking start. She docks my daughter's work, talking about she never goes real live. I never go real live. Docks my daughter's work, told her she done it, kept it up. She tried to get Dawn to send a letter to my mother and father, but wait a minute. She told Dawn to go to another town. So we would think it was Dave. Remember Dave that died a couple of months ago? She told Dawn to go to Manchester. That's where Dave lived. So it looked like it came from Dave, and I started a fight with Dave. She's a fucking psycho. A psycho. I've kept quiet for so long, hoping that she would fuck off. Anyway.
I'm so over it. Oh, this has been going on for years. 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
And she doesn't stop. If I thought that somebody was stalking me, somebody was a danger to me, I wouldn't be on here doing what she's doing. I just wouldn't.
I'll tell you something, Drew. What I found out yesterday is now for harassment and defamation, slander, etc. It asks you if you've got any witnesses, which is great for me. Because I got 2 people who also have phoned her father, who also have reported her to the police. Marie 21cc.
Hey, Alba. Hey, CC. I know you don't even like talking about her.
No, and I'll tell you another thing as well. What they ask you now that they didn't ask you before. They ask you if you've got any disabilities or mental health problems. Well,
Yeah.
my God, could I fill that form in? I'm registered housebound. I have a personal alarm. And here's another thing she doesn't fucking realize. I have carers now who I show all of this to. And let me assure you, their word goes a long fucking way. A long way.
CJ, there was a certain, I'm not going to mention her name, because if you even mention her name, she'll strike you, okay?
Yeah.
But she, in her old community, she used the disability card, right?
Yeah.
Now, she wasn't disabled the way you are, right? But she contacted, obviously the charity and all the people that, the centres that can help you with all this. And nobody could even mention her name because everything was struck down.
Right.
And that's what you need to do. You need to
listen, I've already discussed it. And the police are going to listen to social services and carers. They're going to listen to them, believe me. They got to cover their own fucking backs. So you keep fucking lying about me, bitch. You don't know how much I hate you. You think
disability charities, you definitely do. And it is against the law. It's a hate crime.
It's a hate crime, Jura, and you can't spend your every waking day poking and poking and poking and lying and going to every fucking chat there is. CJ. It's a joke. It's an actual joke now in this community that you are CJ. So I won't have much to fucking prove, bitch. Had enough.
I think you need to look into that.
I am.
You really do. And there's solicitors that provide it as well.
Well, hopefully, I'm going down the police.
You're just not.
If I can't get up with the police, then I'll go civil.
I don't think you need to do that. I think if you contact the right charities.
Right, yeah.
Hey, Daria.
Yeah, they did cheer me up, Daria, I gotta say.
And the dog's smacking. Oh, pristine. Oh, my God. No, but sometimes you just need to let loose.
Oh, my God. It's just lies so much. I mean...
She inserts herself into I know what. Look here. I'm not one to talk about anybody inserting themselves into other people's business. But I'm not striking up live streams when there's legal consequences for someone, right? Because there is. When somebody's got an RO on them, I would keep my mouth shut.
Right.
I wouldn't be riling it all up. And she's living in the UK. What can she do? Nothing.
Oh,
But this is-
anyway,
this
let's
will keep
change
them
the subject
entertained.
because,
This live will keep them entertained for a wee while. You know, you've got to give them
yeah,
some.
yeah, right. I said too much. I didn't want to let on I was doing anything, but she won't stop. She'll think I'm lying. She'll think I'm all hot air. So let her think that. Let her think it.
Well, if you want me to help you, I will. I can help you contact these people.
Oh, well,
Contact-
yeah, because I hadn't thought about that. I've done something today
Mhm.
online. I'll tell you about that
But
maybe
we
tomorrow.
do it.
But there's no harm in going the two ways.
The legit way. Go to them, and then they obviously you can reach out and get them to help you.
Yeah.
I mean, this
Or should I live in fucking...
this is laughable. The person, right, that she is kicking up lives and asking people out to help, because she thinks a disabled person is being bullied on the internet.
Huh,
She's doing it. She's doing the exact same thing to you.
right? Yeah, I'm
CJ is actually disabled, you know. This isn't just like, oh, this is, you know, something that she's made up.
just because I don't come live and talk about it all the time doesn't mean it's not fucking real. But when I come on YouTube, I'm trying to get away from that. I'm trying to forget my real life problems. That's why I don't talk about it much.
See, why did she got involved in all that as well? Why was she kicking up lives? Nobody well, that's true. Who listens to her, really? Do you know what I mean?
Right?
Savannah!
Hey,
Where
Savannah.
were you, Savannah?
Yes, CJ.
I mean, every chat, you know, when you did watch them, and I will say this, it had to be brought round to her and what afflictions people had done to her and what they had said about her, and putting out that victim card. Nobody cares. Nobody's interested.
Well,
You know, you could be talking about the most desperate time in your life, and she'd be in the chat saying, well, you put up a meme about me 6 months ago. What do you say about that? Like,
right. And that's what I wanted to say. I have been in this community 2 years. 2 years. Has any of you seen me go real life on anybody? Has any of you seen me dox anybody? Has any of you seen me bully anybody? Has any of you seen me bully Marie? Or stalk Marie? Or dox Marie? Has any of you seen that in 2 years? Now, what have you seen in 2 years?
I think you give as good as you get, but you don't attack people just for the sake of it.
No.
I'm going to
And
say,
what you have seen is Marie follow me here, go into every channel that doesn't like me, and then when they do like me, leave that channel and go to whatever channel doesn't like me that day.
Mhm.
That's all you've seen. She has not stopped.
It's
She's
embarrassing.
not the victim.
It is embarrassing. I wouldn't show that I cared that much. There's no way I would be over in people's chats like that just because somebody that I disliked that much had fallen out with them. I wouldn't be in it. I just definitely wouldn't be in it. It's embarrassing. She is relentless, Solo. It is, CC. Actually, being lost from all this shit is a good thing. But I missed you all, and I'm back.
So, guys, can I ask you a favor? If you see her, Marie 21, talking about me in other chats and I'm not
Mhm.
there, please screenshot it and send it to me. My email's on my channel. If you can't get it, let me know. And because I am building a case this time, I'm done. I am done.
What they need to
So,
do is take the screenshot, put the date, the
yeah,
chat, the date, the time, and the chat that she was in.
yes. That honestly, I would appreciate that so much. Because I do miss. I don't watch her. I can't watch her. I don't watch replay. I can't watch replay.
No, I won't be watching her. I'm going back now to not watching her again. I've no interest. I'm going back to watch my dramas or my documentaries.
Right. And it's just Marie 21. Nobody else.
No,
I can take shit. I can take name calling. I can take it all. This is a different case because she goes out of her way to lie, slander, and incite hatred on me. And I've had enough.
I don't blame you, CJ. I would have had enough a long time ago. I really would. I would.
No. Thank you, Andrea, honey.
Andrea, when are you going live again? You'll have to do it at a decent time. If you'd done it at a decent time, like our time for the UK, you could come up and have a chat. We'd join you in panel and have a chat.
Hey, Cat, honey.
Cece,
How are you?
too. And the
Yeah,
lot.
you miss you, Cece.
Oh, but you know what? I miss my wee members only.
I miss your members only. Yeah.
And if I do decide to monetize again, right? By the way, cold case, I didn't get demonetized for doing shady shit. I think you'll find that my channel, I haven't even got a strike, a community guidelines strike, terms of service, copyright strike, nothing. My channel's clean. It was reused content. So put that in
Yeah,
your.
Tura could have had her monetization back.
I will have it back.
48 hours if she wanted, right?
I didn't. To
Oh,
be honest, I knew I'd fucked up. So if I can do it, it'll be July. And if I do monetize again, all my content will be members only. I won't be doing any public lives from that. That's it. I'm going to do what suits me, and it's got fuck all to do with money.
no, definitely not. Cat's still in hospital minus 2 toes. Must be driving you hot crazy being in there, Cat, honey.
Oh, Cat.
Yeah, get well soon. Get out of there soon. Oh,
Apparently, now I did see a clip on the Clipper channel. We'll change the subject again, and it's. I think Brittany had a wee bit of a.
I saw that.
Would you like to see it, kids?
Yeah.
Show and tell.
You want me to get it up, honey?
Yes, please.
Oh, well.
Cat,
Goodbye.
hope you're all right, girl.
She lost her goddamn mind.
But you know, sometimes everybody loses their mind. I
That's
can't
true.
say them because I have to.
There it is. No, that can't be it, is it? No.
There's Sarah Fernandez. She absolutely follows you everywhere and she speaks about you every opportunity she has. She twists and manipulates everything to make herself be a victim. She's pathetic. Truth bomb.
Thank you, Sarah. And Sarah has been with me since the old community, right? So she's seen it all. Oh.
Well, do you know what channel I've been watching in my little hiatus? The R Family. Is it the R Family? The one where they lost their daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching that. I've been going back on a lot of their videos and I've enjoyed watching them actually.
That's another channel. They booted her from the channel. She was a mod for Dave many moons ago,
Did
and
they?
he would have told you, God rest him, if he was here tonight, that she was a shit stirring bitch. And I dare you to say that that's not true, because I still got all my messages, sweetheart. So go ahead. Yeah, Dave hated her because she
Oh,
fucked over him too. She would play games. The Reese family and the R family would fight, and she would go between the two of them, fucking
right. Hold
right.
on. I've got it, CJ. No, I've got it here. Let's shout out for our Megan VR. Megan VR.
You know, Megan's is actually better because it's
Yep.
longer.
Hey, trust seeker. This whole of yeah. Trust issues. Well, I'm going to say it. You trust nobody on here. Nobody. Sorry,
Right.
CJ. You just don't.
Oh, I know. I learned. I
Oh.
learned.
But it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, listen to that thunder. Oh. Right, hold on. I want to share Megan VR, her link. Megan does go live. She has shorts. She is a crafting channel, but she's kind of slipped on into a bit of the drama. And she's very good, actually, isn't she, CJ?
Yes, I love me. I really like Megan's videos and her lives. The only thing is, she's a bit like Andrea Mom and tends to go live a bit later for us, you know. But I watched them the next day. But her last one was about what 7 hours long, Megan. I tell you, but I watched it. Yeah, I'm dedicated.
Right, hold on. I'm going to share Andrea's mom's link as well.
Oh no, don't worry about it, Megan. I watch it the next day anyway. It gives me something the next day. But if I was live, if you were live when I was about, I would come up, talk to you.
Right, so let's have a look. Will we share this one? I'm only joking. I understand. I mean, we're all in different time zones. But Andrea and Megan have good channels. And
They
if you
do.
can all sub up, please, and show support. Okay. Right. I'm going to hold my hands up and say I don't watch Brittany, but
No, I do.
I can find out. And community post, you kind of have an idea what's going on.
Right.
I snapped last night. It was not on a subscriber, Megan. The person's channel was created yesterday, for God's sake. Is people coming into my chat under fake
Oh,
accounts
By the
trying
way,
to
that
start?
was proved to be not
Okay, so there
true.
you go. You heard her say for herself that that account was created yesterday. So I want to show
Oh, it's the
you
wrong one, Jura.
the clip again, just a
oh,
small
isn't
part
it?
of the video from
Yeah.
yesterday.
This is the
Just
one where
showing you
Megan's pointing out that she just lied.
Right, okay. Right, yeah, you're right, actually. I've seen it here. I thought I was.
I'll
We've
get
got
it,
thunder and
CP.
lightning. Okay. Oh, I've got the Clipper channel here. Hold on. Hold on.
Well, I got it. But
Have you got it?
I got it right now.
Hold on. Right. Am I? Oh, right, we're here. Right, okay. I think there must be something wrong with my internet.
Can anybody in my chat or on panel tell me
That's not it either.
Right, okay.
When was it ever said that Seth Rogers?
You want me to get it?
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay.
think so. Thanks, CJ.
Well, you see, I'll put the wrong one up now. Ah. It's Brittany J goes off on a sub, right, Megan?
Yeah, that's it.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Just tell me when to play, Jura.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, CJ. Add to stage. That's us now.
Okay, don't.
Don't do that. Stop trying to start trouble. Seriously, stop trying to. It's people like you that are a problem. Exactly. People in here are confused because we didn't even fucking bring attention to that shit. You are bringing more attention to that picture than I did. Nobody's much. See, look, my chat don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't come in my channel trying to cause shit and stir shit and make something out of nothing. I didn't say one thing about a mugshot. I didn't point anything out. My chat don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. No, I am snapping. I'm absolutely snapping. And let me tell you why. Because I'm sick of this. One of the problems that we have in this community are some of the fucking subscribers that go to and fro trying to cause trouble for everybody and their mama. You constantly want to stir shit. And I'm sick of it. It's easy for you. You know why it's easy for you? Because you get to sit in a chat and watch it. It's entertainment. You're not the one that's sitting there being dragged day in and day out. So you go around and you stir shit and you go tell creators, oh, this creator did this to you. Oh, this creator did that. When that creator didn't even fucking realize what was happening. Fuck you, bitch. Yes, I'm snapping. I'm sick of all you people. Y'all are the problem. It's you. People like you are the issue in this community. My chat didn't even know shit about a mugshot. You know why? Because I didn't bring attention to it. You did. Now you know what she's going to do? You want to know what she's going to do? She's going to go right over there to Queen, tell Queen that I'm somehow taking jabs over here, making sure everybody sees her mugshot for 20 minutes. When all you got to do is look, my chat don't even know what you're talking about. I'm sick of all of you. And you want to know what's so crazy about all of it? Wouldn't none of y'all pull the fuck up. You're all mouth. Now, go clip that and tell everybody how horrible of a person I am.
Well, who dis?
Well, they did.
Hold on. So, who put up Queen's a mugshot? What?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did somebody dox Queen?
PJ?
Brittany did. What?
Brittany did? Dolly
Holy
Vision?
Vision.
Dolly Vision's girlfriend?
Right, hold on. Queen's mugshot was in a Sebastian. Wow. In a Sebastian Facebook group. She pulled up but so she didn't actually mean to do it. To be fair.
Well, or did she do it accidentally?
Oh, she had it on for 5 minutes. Oh, fuck. Wow. Oh, no. No.
Yeah, she's a sneaky, slithering. Fucking honest to God. Good
So
Christian lady.
Wow.
But I'm sorry, Jura, even what she was saying there, right? About you folk that go in and shit stir and pass things from chat to chat. Pot kettle black, Brittany. You go in every single chat you possibly can, if it's about Granny, and you certainly stir a lot of fucking shit. So if you don't like it done to you, maybe don't do it to others, my darling.
Oh, Trissy used to be called Turtle. I seen Turtle before. Yep. So Dolly Vision, he's the one with the real big. He's got quite a big following, hasn't he? He has.
Yeah.
He's got 40 or 50,000 people. No, he's actually got more than that. I think he's nearly 60,000. He's a big channel. Wow. You see, that's the problem. Don't pull up anything that you don't know what's going to be there.
Right. She did it on purpose. I believe that. If she'd have put it up on the screen and said, "Oh my God, I didn't know that was there," but to leave it up for 5 minutes, come on.
Wow. I asked BJ to drop a link after that runt about pulling up.
There you go. You see?
Pull up.
But
Look,
she's saying
it's
nobody.
YouTube. It's bloody YouTube's, CJ.
I know, but she's saying, nobody will pull up, and self-aware tries to pull up, and she doesn't drop the link.
Well, apparently Camilla, all right,
Yeah.
Queen Camilla, right, that was in here earlier.
Not my queen.
Okay. Has been rolling around saying that we support Tiffany and don't support Amber. Have you ever heard? I'm not doing this again.
Well,
I'm just not doing it. I'm going to tell you
this
now.
is why I got pissed off with her comment. Because I knew that's what she was trying to say.
That's a load of shite. Like, are we 5? Do you know what? If you want to go into Tiffany's chat, if you want to go into Amber's chat, if you want to go into C, that's up to you. We're not toddlers. Right? I know where I'm going, but I don't care where anybody else goes. So
I think we've been very fair in everything we said tonight. I think we defended Amber when it was appropriate. Yes. We said the truth about the situation with Tiffany and Scotty. I don't understand. That's just shit stirring 101. That's all it is.
Yeah, I don't think we should even respond to them people. Do you know that?
Nah.
That's because that's what they want. They want the shit stir.
Hopefully when Amber goes live, it will sort everything. I hope so.
I'm just over and done with it. I honestly am. Oh my God, I'm sure Queen Bee was raging. Raging.
Well, I didn't know Queen Bee had a criminal history. So there you go. Good night, Solo.
On here, everything's, you know what I mean? It's just, that's why it gets so dirty and messy. Honestly, it does.
Is Amber live? In the comments?
Camilla's over on Amber channel and Jamie's starting a bunch of problems. Also about tell Jessica to put support from Amber.
Jamie is commenting in Amber's comment section. Wait a minute.
CJ's going in.
No.
Well, Preston, you know how I feel about Sarah and the potato, right? You know my opinion there, and it won't change. It will not change, right? I know I'm happy where I sit. And CC, I feel the same way. But I also know that some people maybe could be okay with her. That's up to them. But for me, it's a no. And I know Jess and Tiff don't talk. Why would they? There's a lot of fucking history there. A lot of history. But this is the problem. You'll get everybody running around, starting shit. Isn't Golden Dinosaurus? I think Dinosaurus is Golden. Exactly, Megan. You don't care where anybody goes, but just don't lie. I agree. I absolutely agree. I'm sure. Oh, Black Cat. Hey, Black Cat, how are you? Big day yesterday.
Unlucky.
For me, I don't have just such a, yeah, oh, I, Sarah, yeah, of course. Oh, Scotty, those old knees must be scuffed, girl. Bend that knee. Never mind one knee, two knees. Exactly, AT.
Hmm.
Has everybody hit that like button? I hope so. Hit the thumbs up. Siren just said something about Jur. I'm sure he did. Did he do a community post? Let's have a look. I'm not.
Jura didn't even speak about Siren. It was me.
I don't care anyway. Do you know that? I really don't give a shit, to be honest. I'm actually at that stage. I just really don't give a shit. Christine, she shouldn't have shared them private messages. That was wrong. That was wrong. What's he called? Siren Jag. Is that it?
Oh, fuck off. Ah, fuck right off.
What?
You people are fucking utter trash. Oh, you and I are defending Tiffany.
Who said this?
Lycon.
Oh, right. They're a troll, are they not?
No, he got it on his community post. Jura and CJ defending Tiffany. Wowzers. Talk about flip-flopping, huh? The reason I fucking hate you is because you fucked me over for Tiffany, you fucking idiot. You're an idiot.
See this.
You love Tiffany. Just admit it. Can't stop talking about it.
Yes, JD, that's how I feel. I'll be going nowhere near Tiff. I like both Jess and Amber. I support them both. Yes, that's
Has
it.
anybody said any fucking different?
No, not as far as I know. Nope. What I do say is that I don't think private messages between her and her partner should have been part of this. That's wrong. If you want to show any other messages, knock yourselves out. But that is a no.
Jura. What have I been saying for the past few weeks? That, I hesitate to go live because I'm just giving these fucking no talent content creators content, right?
Right, here we go.
You and I have went live tonight, and Jamie has done 2 community posts, a video, right? The video is called Siren Jag Drops a Bomb on Jura and CJ's Flat Mushy Heads. 42 minutes ago. 42 minutes ago. Jamie, you're welcome. You're welcome. Because fuck knows you got no fucking content, my friend. None.
Right, here we go. Jur and CJ defending Tiffany. I don't think so. I think
I would say trashed Scotty. That's what I would say.
I'm not defending her at all. Listen to my stream again, please. Listen to it again. Nor did I say that but what I did say, that Scotty, I did say that the both of them are as bad as each other, and they are, and you know that too, right? But we're just in another
I
look.
said you don't know how I feel.
So, I guess I can't be surprised they have to follow suit with their master. And Scotty says
my master.
Well, I don't know. I didn't have a master on here.
Don't know who he's talking about.
Oh, right. Tiff tiffs.
I'm,
May I chime in? These posts are intentional. Of course they are.
oh, I know Tiffany. I know he's a
Yeah.
fucking. I am not gonna bow down to nobody's my fucking master, especially not you, Lycon. And what we said was the truth. And I know you don't understand that word, my darling. Is that Scotty saying that we're gonna feel embarrassed or something? Scotty, honey. No, 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 no. You're the only one who should feel embarrassed. Trash bag.
Look, Pocket Sand, you old hag, right? And you are a old hag, right? Well, haven't you heard? Amber is in the out now. No, she's
What?
not. Because she refused to hate the same people they hate. No. Plus, Amber is boring and stupid as fuck. You're saying that about Amber? They never really were their friend. Look, am I going to entertain this shit? No, I don't think so. I'll tell you what, right? Amber's doing a live this week, okay? And I'm going to go on that live because I'm not going to entertain this shit because that's what he wants. That's
Don't
what they want.
listen to anything about how I feel or who I like unless you hear it from my mouth. The same with Jura. Why you would listen to anything these people calling anybody a flip flop? I mean, get to fuck. Look at the people in his chat. 6 months ago, they were calling him a pedophile. Give me a break. Just, if you want to listen to utter nonsense, carry on. Carry on.
Okay, that's fine, Tiff Tiff, thank you.
Thanks for coming in and
She's
saying that.
leaving now,
Tiffany.
everybody. So everybody calm your jets. Calm your jets, right? You know, this is the problem with this place. They don't know. I mean, they're only seeing a very small thing. I will stand by what that Scotty did. It was totally wrong, what she did. Putting out personal messages between someone and their partner is fucking wrong. It's low down and nasty. And you, lady, were the one, you've done this before. You've done it on so many people. And I'm
Yep.
just surprised why people would even trust you. You done it on Hooker. You done it on so many. You share private things. It's just nasty. You're nasty. And you're sitting over there after everything that you said and done on your channel. I think it's time that we review all that, CJ. With all
Yeah,
these,
good idea.
I actually think it's time that we review all this shit.
Let's talk about the fucking flip flopping.
I think this is what we'll need to do. Now, I have made it very clear how I feel about certain people. And I'm not going to keep on babbling on about it. That's it. That's it. And Cece, I get it. I get it. I have Amber's back on this. I know what happened there. I know what she's went through. And the person making that community post is the one that done it, treated her like shite, like absolute shite. And there's a lot of people in this chat that like Jess and they like Amber, and that's perfectly okay. But I'm not going to keep going over this. And after tonight, I'm not going to talk about it. That's it. And I think you feel the same way, CJ.
I'm so fucking
Over it. And they're making up things that just aren't there. Yeah. And Delaney, that's perfectly all right. And that's why he's making them posts, because he wants to cause shit. I get it. I know how he works.
You know, I fell out with that guy. And yes, I've said things since I fell out with him, as he has about me. But I tell you what I haven't done. I could have filled my chat with people, you know, ODN, that other guy, I can't remember his name now. I wouldn't do that because not I just wouldn't do it, right? But he sits there and lets all the fuckers that when I was there over there, they ran him down to the ground as well because I was there. But now he just accepts and talks away to him. Yeah, I, got, I hate the guy. I hate him. He's got no character. None. Can't stand him.
Well, me and CJ's back, and yeah, I think it's time that we go back and replay a lot of stuff, because, you know, there's been a lot said this last, 6 months. There really has. I know for a fact, just another troll, that Amber is not talking to Angela privately. And if she does, she's a fool. Because we all
Right,
know.
Savannah? I know. I don't get it. I predicted it.
Hey, Granny.
Hey,
See, Granny
Granny.
has mentioned it when she's not even been in the fucking chat.
Right.
This is saying, I'm just not doing it anymore. They want to cause shit. They want to cause upheaval, right? But you can't say that you don't agree with how someone's been treated
That's all
without
we did.
being a supporter of that person. There was no need for her to do that.
Oh, it was bad. It was dirty. She is dirty.
Hey,
It's like,
Brad.
hey, rat. Oh, bat rat.
That's Bat Girl.
Oh, is that
Bat Girl,
Bat
why are you
Girl?
changing your bloody name?
Confusing us, Bat Girl.
We're out dolls. We're out hags. Sarah the Skinwalker. Oh, she's commenting over there. I can't stand her. I really can't stand her. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it again. Right? That's it.
Oh,
And I get that, Pristine. I get that. I don't want to be anywhere near her. I know what she is. And she's only over there stirring shit. I know that. I know that. I know the ones over there stirring shit. I'm not stupid. I see that. But actually, I think I'm just done with it after tonight. I'm just not going to be talking about it anymore. It's over. It's how long ago is this? 5, 6, 7 weeks ago. We're not going over all this again, CJ.
no. Fucking boring.
I mean, I could say plenty, but I'm not going to.
She gets away with it, Savannah.
Yeah.
She just gets away with it constantly because what? She's got so much dirt on people, or I don't know. I just don't know why anybody would fuck with her and expect any other outcome. For fuck's sake.
Well, you see, I think if you go into having conversations with people like that and to speak offline, I mean, even her good close friends have said, don't speak to that person offline. Just don't. Do not speak to her. So if you go into that and speak to her and give her personal details, you're asking for it.
Right, I know.
It's exactly the same shit, different day. That's it.
Yeah, it is.
6 months? Oh, just another troll. I'd say 3 months. And that's what they want to do, is just stir the shit up, but I'm not going to entertain it anymore. That's it.
I agree, AT. I agree.
I get that. That I totally agree with. Everybody's got a hard pass. That's okay. I get that. And if somebody's in a chat that I really do not like, I won't go into that chat. I just won't go in. But, you can block the person, you can whatever. Yeah, that's fine. But sometimes you just don't want to even go in there. So I just avoid those chats. But it is time to move on from this. No, you see, the thing is, you're not in this shit anymore. You've got out of it. Stirring that old pot again. Yeah. But after tonight, CJ, I'm not going to mention this anymore. I'm done. I wasn't in those private chats. I don't know anything at all that went down. I'm not interested. I don't care.
We only got brought up because that Camilla came in.
Well, it is, and you can fuck off, Camilla.
We weren't going to talk about it.
No, and the next person that brings what's in my next life, and if it starts again, that's it. It's just going to be deleted. No harm done, and we'll move on.
Hey, Jill.
But that's what they want. And I know, look, we all know Lincoln's only over there stirring the shit. He loves this. He thrives on this. This is content for him.
That's what makes me angry. That pisses me off. I just keep hoping that he'll move on. But he won't.
Well, no, it's going to be we all know for the next 3 months it's going to be Tiffany. I mean, I wouldn't be speaking about my exes. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't really care. If you're in a big new romance, let me tell you, your ex is the last person you're thinking of.
Right. And
you can't get enough of them. You want to be with them 24/7.
And wouldn't the new girlfriend have a problem with him talking so much about his fucking ex? I would.
I would. No. I mean, we've all been. I mean, anybody that starts is in a new relationship. That's all you can think of. You're not out of the bedroom. That's for a starter. You don't even get time nearly to eat. The weight drops off you. We've all been there.
Right.
Haven't we, CJ?
Yep.
So it's the last thing you'd be thinking of is some ex. Oh, it's just pathetic. It's messy. Well, blow up dolls don't complain. I'll tell you this. Those blow up dolls can be quite expensive, You can get them
You can get them like actual fucking robot women now.
Well, I watched a documentary. Don't even ask, but I did. Hey, Jill. And it's these men that have ordered these dolls.
I think I saw that, Jura.
Did you see that too, CJ?
Well, they're literally like real life women, these dolls.
They've got proper vaginas and everything.
Yep.
And there's one man that he dresses them and puts them, they eat together, they do everything.
Yeah.
And then they go to bed.
They've got to actually wash them.
I actually thought of that, right?
Yeah.
After the doo-doo.
Yeah.
There's going to be stuff there.
Mm.
All right.
Got to put them in the bath, Jura.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get a little baby wipe.
Oh my God! Some of them are like £6,000.
I know they're very expensive. Hey, I'm all for it. You don't get the nagging or the arguing or the nothing.
I'm not so innocent, girl. Let me tell you, I would surprise you.
No.
Granny, that's the best way. You're out of it. And you're lucky to get away from it.
Keep running, honey.
We keep circling back, but we haven't been live in a long time. So we had a lot to catch up with.
Yeah. Keep on running.
Talking about cream pies, Daria.
Oh no. That was a
And
bad.
I found,
That was a bad one.
I'm going to send it to you, Savannah. I have been surfing all around the internet, right? And I found this new channel, and there are two Australians, a male and female. And they were talking about cream pie. And they explained what the cream pie was.
Ah, yeah.
Wow.
This is.
Wow. Hey, pretty. I honestly didn't know it was that. No.
Well, it's pretty. I don't know who enjoys that. Why would you enjoy that? A cream pie.
Well, no, I thought, no, well, I don't know what you're thinking a cream pie is, but I don't know. I was like, wow.
Well, what I think a cream pie is, and I will put this in
Private
politely
chat.
as I can. Oh, in what I've been told a cream pie is when a man
Mm.
at the point of happiness
Oh,
removes from the happy place
oh,
and becomes happy on the top of the happy place.
no, I didn't hear that.
What did you hear?
Oh, see, Savannah says yes, it is.
Yeah, I thought so. I know myself talk.
No, CJ. No, it was these two Australians, and they're hilarious. I'm going to share their channels out. They do shorts, and I've learned a lot. Let me tell you.
Well, let me Google it self-aware and we'll
Right,
see
Google
what
it.
Google says. For the love of God.
That's not
What?
me farting or letting off wind. That's my chair. Jasper, you want in, hon? In and out we go. In and out, Jasper. You want out, darling? It's raining. You not want out there? No, Mommy, I don't want out. No, Mommy. That's my chair. Right. The lovely chatters in chat. If you would like to email me, Irish Crime Coffee Time.
Oh.
We have vacancies for mods here. Okay?
I wasn't too far wrong.
You weren't too far wrong.
No. So Google says, now I can say this because it's on Google. Cream pie is a term often used within certain online communities, and it denotes a sexual act where a man becomes happy inside his partner's vajayjay or poo-poo place.
Oh.
After ejaculation, after the happiness.
After the happiness.
The semen may then leak out, hence the term cream pie.
Yes, that's what I heard.
Well, I wasn't far wrong.
Well, I think you were a bit far wrong.
Well, I meant
you were at the other end. You were at the other end.
Laurie, it's not porn, it's education, my darling.
It's education. Educational.
Education. It's what you need.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be a record breaker.
Why do you always end up talking about cream pies?
Jura and I like to provide a full 360 service that helps you in many aspects of your life. And tonight we've helped you with cream pieing.
Yes, you learn it. I mean, you come into my life. I think this is about the first time in a long time it hasn't turned into a shit show.
I don't know. It was close. Listen to Laurie. CJ and Jura love porn coming from the queen. The queen of kink who loves her S&M pornography books. Don't you, Laurie? You're a right 50 Shades of Grey lady. Yes, you are.
Oh, who have we got here? Right. Who? Hold on, I thought I had that. Hold on. Where are you? Dog. Dogs over humans. Absolutely, dogs over humans. I agree with that. Been listening. I can't understand how anyone is supposed to be okay with someone who says they support them. Right? But then that same supporter frequents channels that bash person they claim to support.
No, sorry. What
Right.
you're trying to say is because Tiffany was in here tonight that we don't support Amber.
No,
Tiffany doesn't frequent Jura's channel,
no, she
and she
doesn't.
never comes into mine. Very rarely.
She came in tonight because we were discussing her, and she came
Okay.
in because there was numerous community posts, and said that really basically he was just trolling, which he was. Let's be
And
honest, he was.
these things happen, dogs over humans, because let's face it, TT was on somebody's panel that claims to support me while she was going hard at me.
Oh, hold
And
on. Dogs over humans says, no, I'm not talking to you guys at all.
who then?
Look, you understand exactly right. Well, I'm glad you do, Granny, because I don't.
No, I don't. Sometimes it happens that people that don't usually go on panels, like Tiffany came up on mine that night because she was being spoke about, and I let her up. Same way as TT was allowed up on Amber's one night.
A
Doesn't
chocolate
mean you
pie.
don't support the person.
Right, hold on. I'm not understanding it. Dogs over humans. Say it again, but in a different way.
Say it again and name the people that you're talking about.
As Dorothy would say, use your words, people. People want respect and loyalty without giving it. Yes, and that's very common on here.
Yeah,
Absolutely it is.
but also sometimes you give loyalty and don't get it back.
Yes. I will never be in a chat where somebody's dragging someone that I like, that I support. I just won't be there. It just won't happen. I will dip out of that chat.
Right, Megan? Exactly, Megan. Well, you know the feeling, Jess. You've had it done to you too.
Oh my God, software. No. Oh well.
Ah,
I think demanding loyalty and respect on here. Oh, I mean, come on, really. People are fickle. We see that all the time. If you're very lucky, you will get people that will always support you. I know who really supports me. I know that, and has done. But I don't expect loyalty, and I know people like to go to different places. That's okay, as long as they're not involved with trashing me. I'm good with it.
I agree, Vera. I think sometimes it's certain people, like you were saying earlier, everybody has their hard no,
Yes, and that's okay as well. To
and
have
I
their
think
own
it's
nose.
those times that people can get really upset. Like if you had Jamie up tomorrow, I'd be like,
No, and that's not going to happen.
Jura, you better be kidding me. You better be joking.
No,
I
it's not
wouldn't.
going to be happening.
I wouldn't.
I'm not being in his chat. I've no interest.
No.
You know, I don't hate the guy. I just don't. I mean, but I won't be. No, no. I know who I support. They know the people that I support know I know I support them. That's it.
Have you
Jeez.
changed the name, Dogs Over Humans? Did you have another username?
And Cece, I understand, and you've every right to feel that way, because I feel that way about people as well. I absolutely do. I do. But it's got to the case, we haven't really got many channels left in this community that's doing a bit of drama. We haven't.
No good ones, anyway.
Well, there isn't. Where do we go? There isn't. It's, well, you're very welcome, Dogs Over Humans. We're all dog lovers over here, by the way.
I apologize if I jumped the gun there. It's just we've had a few people in tonight being quite, what's the word? Saying things, but not really saying it, That Camilla one, for example.
I think there's people like that just want to keep on stirring the shite and stirring the shite.
Yeah.
But after tonight, I'm not discussing this again. It's just not happening. I'm not doing it. They can think whatever, but I know. And the people I'm friendly with know as well. That's all I'm going to say. It's pathetic. And there is people out there that continually stir the shite. Oh no, and Patty, I'm so glad that you're all right, girl. I mean, we've had Patty not well, and then we've had Be Good losing her wee Otis. I mean, it's been
no.
I know.
Oh.
And just stirring over shite that happened a month, 2 months ago, Granny, over this Amber thing in this group chat. I'm not going over this again. It's just the same people wanting to stir up shite, saying that we're supporting Tiffany now and we're not supporting Amber. Like what? We're 5. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
It's a load of shite. I mean, I'm not going to be. I mean, if Savannah goes into it's none of my business. It's none of my business. I'm not anybody's mother. I don't have that big a problem with it. I'll not be in there, but I don't expect everybody just to go where I go. I know. That's true, Patty. Saying we all hate, that's lies. It is lies. Be Good. She's having her own wee heartache at the minute, losing her wee cat. She's heartbroken over it. And I know how that feels. I know how that feels. I lost 2 of my dogs, and it is heartbreaking. But they never leave you, Brittany, if you're listening. They never leave you. You just catch them maybe in the corner of your eye. They're there. Exactly, Ryan. CJ, have you been watching that true crime I told you about on Channel 4?
I watched them all.
Fantastic. Yep. Fantastic, wasn't it?
I really enjoyed them, and I agreed with every verdict.
Good. We're going to do that. We're going to bring up some discussions. There's a lot of Scottish cases and UK cases that we're going to go over, aren't we, CJ?
Yeah, they're very interesting, guys.
I've been catching up on normal TV. That's what Channel 4 is. Channel 4 actually has a new documentary. 4 parts, CJ. Your Country Again. Your Country Again. The Imposter.
Oh.
And it's an American. Yep. An American from Rhode Island.
Is that the guy who killed his wife?
Nope.
No.
This guy jumped bail. He had been charged in America in many states with rape and fraud. Mm-hmm. And he landed over in Edinburgh. He got married. And he took COVID. And I'm only the second part of it. And he's got a whole new persona. And he's calling himself Anthony Knight.
Is he doing bad stuff?
Well, he's in a wheelchair. He's pretending that he's got COVID and that he's not this man from America, that he is English from upper class. I mean, it's mad. It's crazy.
That's on Channel 4 right now.
Channel 4. There's 4 episodes of it, and he's
I'm
wanted.
gonna
He's
look
he's
at
a fugitive
Ooh, that sounds good.
from Rhode Island. That's Rhode Island, New York. Is that it?
Rhode Island, yeah, I think so.
And it's in Edinburgh, and it's showing him going into the Edinburgh. He's now in the slammer. They've now arrested him. Have you watched it, JD? Oh. After everything that she has said and done, I don't understand how anyone could be in her chance. But yeah, I'm happy to be where I am. I support CJ, Jer, Granny, and Amber.
Oh, thank you, Cece.
Thank you, Cece. Cece, that's what my wee grandson calls me, Cece.
Is it? Oh.
And I don't know why he calls me Cece. He's like, what doing, Cece? Every 2 minutes, what doing, Cece? And something he did, I'm going to have to stop saying it. What he said the other day. Wow. I swear. And I was like, oh no.
Wow.
Oh, the imposter, JD. If you go into Channel 4, it's just released. And also what CJ had watched, I told her about. It's an iPlayer.
Murder trial. What was it called?
Murder trial. And I'm going to have to give it to Scotland. They took 3 cold cases and they brought them to trial.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
And they were heartbreaking cases, weren't they, CJ?
Oh, so sad. And the second one, he killed his own little boy. Oh my God. And he was a beautiful little thing. Oh,
I know.
So sad.
And he was about 80, him sitting in that courtroom.
Yeah. Died 5 months later.
Wow. You know, I've got, just as we're talking about before we sign off, I put this together and then I said, I don't know how. Murder House. You know, houses from back then to now.
Yeah.
Should I show that, CJ? It's only a couple of minutes. Not everybody will be interested in it, but sure. And I think next week I'm going to show an American one. See, I'm into all that. You know, houses that's been sold.
Yeah. Oh, I love Amityville, Delaney. I'm so fascinated by that.
With what?
Amityville House.
But you do know that was all made up.
No.
It was, CJ.
No, the actual crime happened.
The crime happened, but all that other stuff is made up.
Well, what about...
No.
What about the couple...
no.
What's the name? No, the ghost hunters.
No, CJ, that's all a fraud. It's been proven it's all a fraud, love.
I don't believe you.
It is.
I believe that it's true.
No, it's just what it is, sadly. Oh, Laurie, I don't know. I think there's so much.
Oh, Larry, don't start me on that case.
Yeah.
It's a total crime in itself that they got away with that.
Ron DeFeo.
Yes,
Ron
DeFeo.
But apparently none of that happened, all that.
He definitely said that the devil made him do it.
No, I would say money made him do it.
He did say it.
Yeah, but all after that about the priest and all coming in, that didn't happen. Sorry, CJ, but it just
But that family moved in and left 21 days later.
No, they didn't.
They did, God damn it.
PJ, don't listen, honest to God, go and listen to some podcasts.
Oh, you believe too much.
No, I don't. Facts, darling, facts. That's a film. That didn't, no. It was dramatized. No, see, Ren's even saying, yeah.
I don't know who Ren is.
But I'm not going to lie, it's scary stuff. It is scary stuff.
I'm Googling it.
You can Google it, but none of that happened.
In December 1975, George and Kathy Lutz and their 3 children and their dog, Harry, moved into the house. After 28 days, the Lutzes fled the house, claiming to have been terrorized by paranormal phenomena.
Right.
That's true. Now, they could have been lying.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that just don't add up there.
Well, let me just see, because this is...
I like facts, CJ. Facts, love.
Well, but that's quite a big fact.
But right, so Savannah's even saying they were lying, CJ. There's a documentary about it. There is.
What?
Yeah. It is what it is. He murdered his family. And I'm not saying there wasn't mental illness there, but yeah.
Right, okay, I'm on a newspaper article that says ex-resident of house debunks much of Amityville horror, right? So it says, this guy was 7 when his mother, Kathy Lutz, and her new husband moved the family into the Amityville, New York house where Ronald DeFeo had killed the 6 family members with a rifle. The family moved out after 28 days. Now 17, living in Scottsdale, Quarantino maintains the haunting was not a hoax. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just looking to see what they're debunking. What? No, it doesn't debunk it at all. I don't know. And that was a news article in the Seattle Times.
The lie is about Ronnie DeFeo, not the Lutz family.
Oh, so what's the lie then?
The lie is
interviews with him.
The Lutz family, there was no priest or no nun that came in and flies and all these spirits and all. No, that didn't happen. None of that happened.
Who said, is Jen in here?
Yes.
Jen, did they move out after 28 days?
I think they did move on.
You were just about to shut me down. You said no way that was a lie, CJ. And I knew it wasn't a lie.
Right. Jen said Ron DeFeo lied, claims that he lied about being possessed.
Right. So he said he was possessed at the time, then he recounted it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they did move in 28 days. Thank you, Jen. This is why I love you, Jen.
But it was dramatized. I mean, I was terrified when I watched that. I'm not going to lie.
I know it would have been dramatized. Like, clearly.
Yeah. Right, hold on to we see now. Murder house. Right, let's have a look. I hope percent.
Thank you, Jen. That's exactly what I think.
I hope you can see this. Share. Can you see this?
Oh, yeah. Is that Dennis Newsom?
It is.
Are they
This
still
is
on your channel? Sorry, Jura.
this is a UK serial killer,
Ooh, bad one.
and 1945 to 2018, Scottish. Yeah,
Yeah, he done us wrong.
and how many was it? 12.
At least, yeah.
Up to 16 vulnerable men were murdered. This is in the 1980s. Here we go. I'll just pause this. Dennis Nielsen is believed to have killed 15 men and boys in a 4-year murder spree driven by his sick fantasies. The Mozzarella Hill murderer was also dubbed the kindly killer because of his belief that his methods were humane. 7 victims have not been identified. And I struggle with that because now with all the DNA and the genetic DNA, you wonder why have these people not been identified, CJ?
I think it was the condition they were in.
There was a Canadian tourist, there was an Irish lad, he was only 14, a child.
Yeah.
Another Irish person as a labourer, male prostitute Billy Sutherland, a vagrant. Basically, this man picked up people that weren't going to be suddenly missed.
Yeah, very like Dahmer.
But yeah, very like Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah. Yes, that's it. Batgirl. And he was caught because he flushed their body parts down the toilet.
Well, the parts he didn't eat.
Yes. And the parts that he didn't bury under the floorboards.
Yeah.
We're getting to the house. I wanted to show you what the house was like then. These people here that's coming up were the victims, some of the victims. And most of them were buried under the floorboards. And he would have taken them out and buried them either in the backyard or disposed them down the toilet. And this man worked in what we would call the job centre. He was a very quiet man. Nobody ever thought for one moment.
That's a great documentary. Have you seen the documentary on? It's not a documentary actually. There's a great drama series about him.
Yes. Yep. The lost tapes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if is it? It's like David Tennant plays.
Yes. So there had been obviously a plumber had come in to try to clear these drains, and they got a bit of a shock.
78 to 81, Delaney. He killed them.
This is 1983.
Then he got caught.
Yeah, and this is the flat. This is his garden.
Oh my God, 1,000 tooth and bone fragments.
Yep.
Wow.
Local children had watched as Nielsen burnt corpses on huge bonfires in the field behind the house.
Oh.
This was really nice. Now, that's the house then, and as it is now.
They didn't knock it down?
No, no. Mm-mm. That's the
Oh,
house now.
that's crazy. How could anyone live there?
There it is. Beautiful, beautiful apartment. That's right, Laurie. Uh-huh. So when you look back on what it looked like, there'll be more photographs of what it looked like, and it's scary. I mean, look at that there now. You wouldn't know. And they know. They were told, look, this is what's happened in that apartment. And they said, well, that's the past.
I can't believe anybody would want to live there.
And that was the top flat. This was in Muswell Hill. That's what it looked like back then. That was the entrance. It's coming up to the flat apartment. We call them flats.
Oh,
That's inside of the flat. You'll see now. Generally, this man was like a UK Dalmer. He done exactly what he did.
yeah.
That's the Cranley Gardens flat. I mean, look at it, CJ. How many people were murdered in that flat?
I know.
There's the kitchen where he boiled the body parts.
And when the police, there was like actual body parts in the fridge, right?
Yes, there was. They were everywhere. That's his actual kitchen there. 23D Cranley Gardens.
Uh,
And that's the pot.
oh,
That's the pot where he boiled the body parts. And there it is now.
wow.
Wait, you see? You would be quite happy moving in there.
Till they told you. Oh, God.
And look, beautiful. It doesn't bother them.
That's crazy.
I personally couldn't do it. I couldn't
No.
live there. I just couldn't.
Too sad if anything else.
Yeah.
Jen says you should show the Conjuring 2 house. I'm trying to remember what movie was the Conjuring 2. Is that the one where it's the whole family and she gets possessed by the woman? It's like on a farm. Was that not the Conjuring 1? I think it was the Conjuring 1.
Thank you very much for the PayPal. Thank you very much. I'll put that on the leggy. Thanks very much. That'll keep us going for the night. Oh, Jen.
Oh, yeah, Jane.
Jen, right, yes. Right, you've just given me a great idea. I'm going to do that one for next week. Forgot about that one, my dear.
Mm-hmm.
And there was actually a documentary about that. Yep. And there was a drama on ITV, CJ, about it.
Actually, that has been put into quite a few documentaries. The Enfield. It's the Enfield house, right?
Yes, it is. It is. Mm-hmm.
In fact, on YouTube, there's actual recordings that were made of the girls. You know, at the time.
Right, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, you can watch the original videos of the girl talking like she's possessed by the guy, the older guy.
Yes.
That's
You
a
see,
scary
I'm
one.
interested in things like that. I love looking at houses back then when the crime happened and now. And I mean, people think, oh, them houses should be pulled down. There's no way in London them houses were ever going to be pulled down. It just wasn't going to happen.
Years ago, I think it was 1980 89 or 1990, right? The
Mhm.
main channel in the UK, which was the BBC, it was Halloween night, and they put on a program called Ghost Hunt, right?
Jay, I know what you're going to say. Yes.
Right. Now,
Mhm.
how old was I? I was 11, right?
Yep.
And when I was young, I was terrified by ghosts and horror movies and stuff, like literally terrified. And my mom must have thought, because it was a BBC and it was on at 9 o'clock,
Mhm.
and it must have been okay to watch, right? Anyway, she was doing stuff, ironing and stuff, so she wasn't really watching it, but I was. And the premise of the show was and it was all like TV presenters at the time that were very famous and well known. Michael Parkinson, Jura. Remember the woman that did
Yep.
the Saturday morning? What was her name? Sarah Green.
Yes.
She was the presenter. So they had went into this home, very much the story of the Enfield house. That's what, but they were saying, remember, this has been presented like a documentary, a live documentary. So they're showing you around the house, they're telling you the story. It was meant to be being haunted by this evil entity. I can't remember the name, but it had a really scary name. And as the show goes on, more and more things are happening, right?
Mhm.
Lights are going out, things are moving. Then they said that they were going to have a phone in. People could phone in live. So people were phoning in and saying, while I've been watching this documentary, my table moved across the floor. Other people were saying glasses broke. Yeah,
Mhm.
ghost watch. That was it, Alba. And by this point, I'm nearly crying, pissing myself. And then it all goes crazy in the house, right? Like
Mhm.
you can imagine, somebody got locked in a door, all the lights go off, the presenter's screaming. So it cuts back to the studio with Michael Parkinson, and he's sitting there looking all worried, right? And he's like, I don't know what's happening. We don't know what's happening. And then all the lights start flickering in the studio, and he looks terrified. And then everybody runs out, and it's just him. And he looks as if he's possessed. And he walks right up to the camera, right? And the camera's moving on its own, and then it just cuts off. I couldn't sleep for fucking months. And
See, Jay,
the BBC got thousands and thousands.
yes, the uproar at that
Yep,
time,
yep,
and they had to come out and do a public apology because
yep.
all the children were scarred.
Mhm.
Scarred.
Oh, I still remember it vividly. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I watched it not long ago.
Oh my God. I mean,
They
but doing
told
that,
us,
like, I mean, for kids like your age, I mean,
oh
that would
my
have
God.
been traumatizing.
Oh, because they were telling you, these trusted presenters that you watched every week were telling you it was real. You believed it. It's very much like, remember the War of the Worlds broadcast all those years ago. They were playing the play on the radio, and people thought it was real. That the government was saying that aliens. It was in
Yeah.
America,
Mhm. God, we were naive then. We really were.
but you can see how people would believe it, right? Yeah, I'll get it for you, Jen. Give me a second,
This is from
Jen.
where? Who's
When
going to
you
be
watch
human
it,
brain?
when you when you watch it, Jen, remember, just think of poor little CJ
CJ, put it into
watching.
private chat and then I can share the link.
Okie doke.
Now, Jen, you have to remember this was back when the late 80s, early 90s,
1992.
1992. So there was a lot of, this is before the internet. So you can imagine how people were terrified.
Oh my God, I just clicked on it and YouTube's got a warning on it.
Hey,
You
daughter.
have to be 18 to watch. Oh, Lordy.
Her wee country Joe was terrified.
Oh, it scarred me, man. So angry at my mom for letting me watch it, right? There you go. Oh, hang on.
I loved Blair Witch. Loved
Oh, I
it.
love that. Great film.
Loved it.
That
Copy.
scared me as well.
Oh, I was terrified. I was
Yeah.
actually terrified. What's happened here? Comments. Let me see. You know why we'd want to scare ourselves? I wouldn't watch, now I have to say, I wouldn't watch scary things now. I wouldn't.
Oh, no, I love them now. I can watch them fine now. Nothing scary anymore. Real life scary enough.
CJ, you should do that on your next live. Play that. For the
Ghost
crack.
Watchers. More.
For the crack.
Oh, it
Let's
showed me.
hold on.
No,
Like,
Larry, I didn't believe it was found footage. But I was still scared. But Self-Aware's right, Blair Witch 2 was awful. Oh, terrible.
how can I get into that? What's happened here? Now get out of that. View channel. I'm trying to get back into this. Oh, that's me now. Yeah, that's it. Oh, we've had so many. Like, I mean, it's been bad over here. I mean, the amount of crimes, and then we've had Jimmy Savile. That's what you said, Laura. I mean, Jimmy Savile, my God. CJ.
Oh,
Jesus.
he's another one that I wanted to go on his program when I was young.
Oh, of course, I mean, I loved Jim will Fix It.
I
Little
loved it.
did we know. Little did we know.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, back in that time, you didn't think of those things. You didn't think of Smeedophiles. I mean,
No.
that was just alien. That was
Uh,
alien to all of us.
Have you often wondered, Jura, if you had went, let's say you had got to go on Jim and Fix It,
Mm.
and he had done anything to you,
I know what you're going
do
to
you
say.
think you would have spoke up?
I've thought of this, right?
So bad. Yeah.
I have thought of this.
I would have.
I think I would have told my mammy.
Yeah, I would have definitely. But I think he knew who to
Yes,
go for. You know.
yes. I think, you know, I still have, I know, I mean, look, this happened. JD, I wonder if you'll remember this. This man was Scottish as well, JD, or CJ, I'm sorry, but he was. Robert
Oh.
Black.
Oh yeah.
Robert Black was an evil child killer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he only died he died in Northern Ireland actually not that long ago. Back in 1981, he used to come over to get the ferry over from London or Scotland, Liverpool actually, over to Northern Ireland, because back in them day they used to deliver. What's going on? Hold on. What's wrong, Savannah? 307 Wyoming. What's she saying? Is something happening that I'm not aware of? I don't think it's happening in chat though.
I haven't seen her in here. Oh, that's Myra Hindley and Ian Brady, Jane. Oh my God, if you haven't looked into that.
Jen, look up Robert Black. Now, just when you said there, I remember back in the day. Oh, she's a CP about my life. Okay,
Oh,
okay, 307.
didn't even mention you.
No. Really, are you people clueless to all the digs Jessica took at Amber? Amber has. Why are we going back on about this again?
You're sitting with the people that fucking tried to ruin Amber's life. So shut the fuck up. Sorry, Germs. Sick of this shit.
As Camila. I mean, what's this got to do with this? I'm not playing. I'm not. And then, of course, we've got Angela Clips and fucking Giggles in the comments. You see, they're just wanting to stir this shite. This is what they want to do. Yes, exactly. We were having a lovely conversation about serial killers, right? I'm not getting distracted. I'm not going to talk about them people again. No, I'm not. No, I get it, Christine. I get it. I get it. I can't with these people either. I can't. And I'm just going to say this, right? I'm going to listen to my mama. She always said, don't fuck with crazy. So I'm going to leave that one there, right? Right, back in 1981, Robert Black was about Scotland, CJ, and Britain and Northern Ireland. And back in them days, there was nothing like you could go out on your bike for hours, go miles and miles and miles. Little did we know that somebody like him was roaming the roads. And there was a wee girl lifted going to her friends, Jennifer Cardy. And she was sexually abused and murdered. And I always think back, you know, we would have been naive enough going over, you know, if somebody had asked you, an adult had asked you to come over to the van and, to look into the van or to ask you any questions, you would have done that, wouldn't you, CJ?
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't have thought anything wrong with that.
No.
Now, that one there, that murder, I mean, that scared me. I mean, he didn't get tried for it until the late 2000s. You know.
And he was suspected of a lot more.
And that's all right, Savannah. That's fine.
No, we get it, Savannah.
Everything's cool. Everything's cool. And as you're right, Silverware, it's drama that doesn't really, honestly, this is what they want. But you asked that question, would you tell your mother? I like to think I would.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I got too big a mouth.
But then again, you can ask yourself, when we were brought up as Catholics, there's a lot of harm done there. You know, I just, the next thing is, I think a lot of people back then just didn't believe those things existed.
That's true. Well, actually, I don't know now. I think about it because something happened to me when I was about 10.
Mm-hmm.
And looking back as an adult,
I know what you're going to say.
I should have said something, but I didn't.
Yeah,
because I didn't think it was.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You know.
Mm-hmm. And I think if you asked a lot of women of our age now about things that maybe would have happened back then when you were maybe very, very young.
Yeah.
And there were certain things that happened, but you were very confused.
Very confused. That's the word. Yeah.
It's only, it's like, it's only after the fact and looking back, you realise what that was.
Mm-hmm.
What that was. Hey, Hannah Charles. Yes, Ren, if an adult told you they were a cop, I would have went with him. That's what I was told. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Now, we all knew, when I think back, there used to be a man in our village, and he was very handsy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he would have been like, oh, he's only just having a carry on, right?
Mm.
And there was no harm in him. No, there was. That shouldn't, when you think back on that. I mean, oh, thank God it wasn't to children. It was to maybe, no, he shouldn't have been doing it at all. But he done it to women, which was totally wrong.
Yeah.
But that was accepted. Yes, Laurie. But I know what you're saying. You look back now,
Well,
Jay, and you realise how wrong it was.
yeah. It was totally inappropriate.
But you didn't tell your mommy, did you?
No, I didn't talk about it for a lot. I don't think
I know.
I talked about it till I was in my 30s, maybe. But yeah, that I remember that day feeling very confused. Like what's going on? This is weird. Why did he do that? And also I gotta say it scared. There
Yeah.
was a moment that I was scared. Now I didn't know at 10 you're not thinking this guy's gonna arm me. You just have the feeling that something's not right and it's scary,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's true. Yes, self-aware. I was a bit cold there because I let the dog out and had to leave the door open. He won't let me close it.
I got my fan on right in my face.
She was murdered by a man that, oh my God, 19, Carrie Ann Medlin. You see, really, when you think back, we were very, very naive. Very naive.
Who was that girl that was murdered a couple of years back there by the policeman?
Oh, Sarah Everett.
Oh, that story was terrifying.
That's on iPlayer, I think, CJ, as well.
Was there a documentary about that?
Yes, it was. Mm-hmm.
I watched that.
And he had many warnings. Many.
Did he?
Oh yeah. The Met's basically fucked. The amount of yeah.
I do believe in fight or flight, self-aware. I've had it happen many times with the anxiety, You get that feeling and you just want to run.
Yeah.
But you don't know where you're running to. And it comes with you. Oh.
We're all blessed that we're all here in one piece when you look around and see the evil in this world.
Isn't that what you think the more you look at true crime? You realize how fucking corrupt, evil human beings can be.
I know, Laura, it breaks my heart when I think of the evil and oh God, how evil some people are. What goes on in their mind to even think to do that?
I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what they get from it.
Yeah.
I can understand some cases of murder when it's a split second,
Yeah.
moment of anger. You maybe don't mean to kill, but
Yeah.
that I get that, and I think every human being is capable of that emotion.
Yes, I think there is absolutely. Yeah.
But when it comes to these people who definitely get enjoyment out of it, or these mothers and fathers, like I've watched so many trials lately where it's been a dad killing a kid or a mom killing the kid, and I'll never understand that.
No. No, self-aware, I don't think my teeth were chattering. Were they? Was I chattering? Was my teeth chattering?
I didn't.
I don't think so. Maybe there was. I don't know. Oh my! Sometimes, Delaney, you have to switch off from that too. It gets too much.
Yes, I've been there, Delaney. Yeah.
Because it gets too much, and you have to say nope, I'm not watching anymore, because it takes you to a dark place. You know, sometimes you watch them trials. I'm watching a couple at the minute. Christopher Gregor, right? That's so sad, so sad. He's charged with murdering his wee boy.
Oh yeah, I watched a bit of that.
You only had him for what, a year? A year.
That's right.
And then another one, is it Andy Garcia? I'm watching it. It's just, oh,
I agree with you, Delaney, and I was going to say that, right? That obviously, some mothers, postnatal depression is a terrible thing, and I'm not excusing anything, right? Because you should always try and get help and whatnot.
yeah.
But I'm purely talking about the ones that kill the kids for nothing. Like they're not mentally health challenged. They're not on drugs or whatever. They literally do it out of hatred or evil, just being evil. I can't. You know, you see some stories and it's like, well, he didn't like that kid. He didn't kill those two kids, but he killed that one because he just didn't like that kid. What?
I know. It's so heartbreaking. Yes, it's the treadmill. Oh my God. The story, do you know the backstory, CJ, to this one?
What one?
To Christopher Gregor?
No, not really.
Right.
No.
He only found out that he had a child when the wee boy was about 5. And the reason that he found out was because the mother, she had needed support. So she had went, obviously, to try to claim welfare. And they said, look, we need the father's name. So she had to put down that he was the father of the child, because he was never told, because she said that it was a sexual assault.
Oh, okay.
Right? She adored her wee boy. Now, did she have some issues? She did, but she adored her wee boy, and he was very well looked after and loved. And when he went, now, this Christopher Gregor, he was a teacher, he had a good job. His father had a long career as a state trooper, worked for Homeland Security, plenty of money.
Oh, well.
So when she went to the court, they gave him custody.
Oh my God.
Right? She said that was the biggest mistake of her life. She wasn't working at the time, and she had, you know, she had struggled a bit with addiction, but it wasn't like, there was nothing major, right? And
She should have said she didn't know who the dad was.
well, so she had visiting rights still, but she had noticed, like when they were living at home with his parents, everything was grand. Everything was fine.
Right.
Because the grandfather, they adored, the new granda and granny adored this wee boy, right? And they done a lot of the work. But the father and son then moved out into an apartment of their own. And this is where the trouble started. He didn't want him. He didn't want him.
No, it's all about money.
Yeah, he disliked him because he hated the mother. He said she was trash.
Wow. Good one.
Anything that happened, if she was late or anything like that, picking up or dropping off, he took it out on the child, obviously. And there's CCTV of him, that obviously in the apartments they had a gym. And there was CCTV of him putting the wee boy on this treadmill. Now you have to remember the wee boy's only 6. And
Oh my
making
God.
him run, and he kept falling, kept putting him on it, throwing him back on it. This went on for 6 minutes. It was horrendous.
Torture.
The mother actually took the wee boy to the ER the night before he died. And they couldn't actually, they they knew there was obviously marks on him and bruises, but there was nothing done. And she had to take him back to the father. And on that day, the wee boy died. He was beat to death. Beat
See,
to death.
that's when I say death penalty. I don't
I
care.
think Delaney, definitely. And the Googles, the searches. He took him to the hospital. Then he left the hospital. And the wee boy died on his own. And the mother is heartbroken. It's bit his head as well, dead, that's right. You
Bit
could
his
see
head?
it down in the child's head. There's actually CCTV out. It's terrible.
Savannah, I would love to get my criminology degree. I would love it. Wanted to do that for years.
Well, Laurie's
And
got a criminology degree, an armchair master's degree.
who? Larry?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, some of the guys are talking about that Lucy Letby now. There's a prime
Oh,
example, Delaney, of someone who is just fucking evil, right? A woman, now, an attractive looking young girl, good family upbringing, good job, just bought a new car, got her own house, and on the side is killing babies. How do you make sense of that? How do you make sense of that?
you can't. You can't.
I hope they are giving her hell in prison.
They probably won't, CJ. They say
Oh,
all
I
that,
hope
but it never happens.
and
No,
she's
it's
never
never
gave
happened.
an explanation for it. She's still denying it. They're appealing it, I think.
It was denied.
That's true, Hannah. Listen,
Hey,
I
TNS.
hey TNS, sweetheart. I personally have had quite a few experiences in my life with evil fucking nurses. Going from when I was 4 years old and I burned my hand and I had to go in for a skin graft operation. One of the nurses on that ward was nothing but an evil fucking witch. Evil. One night she wheeled me into the TV room, left me there, and turned out all the lights. I was 4, Jura.
Oh, we CJ.
Yeah,
Oh. Oh.
hated that bitch.
Oh.
And then just as I grew up and different things, now you get very good nurses, obviously, but like any profession, you get bad ones, and they're the worst because it's a job that you shouldn't do unless you. It's like a vocation, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't do it unless you really want to do it. People are at the most vulnerable.
Oh, absolutely. It's. How many did she kill? Oh, she killed a lot of babies, didn't she?
Beverly Alcott or Lucy Letby?
Lucy Letby.
Let me tell you just to be sure. She is appealing it. I knew that. She killed 7 babies. Oh, she's been denied their appeal. Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. Hey, Cat Lee. You are
Hey,
very
Cat
late. It's
Lee,
been on 4 hours nearly. She killed 7. Oh, wow.
7.
That's bad.
What about Beverly Alcott? How many did she kill?
She killed a lot. Oh, in the West. Oh, God, we forgot about the West. Oh, my God.
I could do some stuff on them.
A
Because
nurse Cat Lee fan, Lucy Letby. It was a big trial there. She was convicted, wasn't she? Yeah. Right, CJ, we're on 3 hours, 40 minutes.
4 hours? My goodness.
We're on nearly 4 hours. Can you believe that?
No, it's flew by.
It bloody has. But it's been a
I
great
love
life.
it when lives are like that.
So do I. I mean, we've had a good old chat.
Yeah.
Hey, British Chippy.
Oh, but 10 to 9. Oh, my
Wow.
goodness. Well,
So,
I don't know whether to go and watch. What was the one you told me about on
the
iPlayer?
imposter.
No. Oh, see, I need to write things down.
Menopause.
It was a true crime thing. And I said, oh, is that on BBC iPlayer? Oh, what was it?
Channel 4 is the fugitive from America in Scotland. That's the imposter.
Yeah, but what was the other one?
Oh,
Oh, it was Sarah.
oh, Sarah Everhard. Yes, iPlayer.
That's,
iPlayer.
or I might go and watch Jen Lou's Amityville videos.
There you go. Just remember now, CJ, it was all dramatized.
I'm going to have to do my own story on this.
Was.
And I'm going to call it Jura Wrong Again.
Well, I'm going to say good night, everybody. Thank you very much for coming and hitting
Good
that
night,
like.
everybody. Thanks for having me, Jura, honey.
Oh, no, you're more than welcome, CJ. Thank you. Let me know, sure, when you're going live yourself this week.
I will.
All right, my love.
Okay, good night, everybody. Have a good evening. Bye.
That was a great chat this evening. I really enjoyed it. We had a bit of drama. We had a bit of true crime. We had a bit of this and a bit of that. That's what you want with a live, isn't it? You just want a general chat. It doesn't have to be drama all night. But I know I enjoyed it. Thanks for everybody coming in. Thank you, Patty. And thank you, Bones. And thank you, the mods that's looking on in the background. I know who you are. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you all. And I'll see you this week. And it'll not be as long before I'm back. Okay. And be good, everybody. Thank you, Pristine. Free side. See you all. Good night, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Yes. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you soon. You too, Savannah. Now, how do we end this? Jesus, it's been a long time. And thank you for everybody coming in. I appreciate you all. End stream.